DJ Insane.
This man is insane.
Is in the building.
Boy, really give me high. Ooh, yeah, come and go. Cause you turn me on when you're on the way. Boy, that's true. Boy, just let me deep. Get close. It's overboard. I want you to rock. Change position.
Here we go. Check it out. Baby, you're looking fine. I have you open all night like your eye. I'll take you home, baby, let you keep me company. You give me some of you, I give you some of me. You look good, baby, but taste heavily. I'm pretty sure that you got your own recipe. So pick it up, yeah, I like you. I just can't get enough, I gotta drive through. Cause it's me, you. Before I feed your appetite. Let me get my ticket, baby, let me get in line. I can tell the way you like it, baby, super size. Hold on, you got yours, let me get mine. I ain't leaving till they turn over the clothes sign, check it.
Take my order, cause your body like a get me out. Let me walk into your body till you get me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Take my order, cause your body like a carry out. And let me walk into your body till it lights out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Cut me out. Number one, I take two, number threes. That's a whole lot of you inside of me. Now it's a full of myself to want you full of me. And if this room for dessert, then I want a piece. Baby, get my order right, no air right. I'ma touch you in all the right areas. I can feed you, you can feed me. Girl, deliver that to me, come see me. Hey.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. Bands too long for the niggas so cheap. Being flex OD and sex OD. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah. Pretty little thing, you got a bag and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Way they hitting you, the DM looking violent. Talking while you come around and not deciding. Through the Cooper 17 on Cottage. You be staying low, but you know what the price is. They ain't never catch you know it being modest. Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin', yeah. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. Got it, girl, you got it. Got it, girl, you got it.
She just got her hair done. She wanna smoke it, but it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
She ain't fly, she ain't trip, she ain't trip. Call her homegirl base, cause they hit. I'm a real, feel it, if it's bounce. Cause your homegirl, she a gold mother, hoe. Hungry, never been no gold digger. Take a trip, bring the click, use the word on flip. Then he shy, cause he drip too much water, you might slip. On a late night. She ain't right, we ain't never had your bait right. Real again, bring on friends, till I'm team, so I'm clear. In the crib, we gon' do this.
She just got her hair done. She wanna hit, but it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
She in the bag, not a feelings. Shit, a bag a little different. No, she rag a little different. Got the status and the vision. She a baddie on a mission. She ain't no ordinary listener. She a big girl, don't need no referrals. She got degrees, she don't need you should curve. Not a dot, no front, do a lot for a number. Need a pull round. She been hot all summer. If you figure out the balance, you be rich forever. Best thing, I won't make you have it together. Waist training for what? Keto doing enough. And plus, all the squats got you thick as ever. Whoa.
She just got her hair done. She wanna get it, but it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Wakey, wakey. What is this?
Wakey, wakey.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine.
But first, turn on the radio.
Can I turn on the radio?
Can I turn on the radio?
Hey, mind if I turn on the radio?
Turn the radio on.
You guys mind if I turn on the radio?
Shut up and turn the radio on.
Put the radio on.
Turn the radio on.
Happy World Radio Day.
Okay, everybody, it's showtime.
Yeah, good morning. It's Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. I'm Andrew Z. Good morning. Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty.
Good morning. Good morning.
And look at K2 doesn't look like death warmed over today.
No, I am revived. I am here to make up for how horrible I was yesterday.
Man, good morning. Well, you look good today.
She
Things
does.
feel a lot better. You said you got a lot of sleep yesterday.
Yes.
What was so today is National World Radio Day. It is a real thing.
It is a real thing.
And it is a big deal, I swear.
And if you guys want to bring presents,
Yeah.
we'll send you the address.
Please, that'd be amazing. It started in 2012. The United Nations made it official. The first ever commercial radio broadcast over 100 years ago on November 2nd of 1920. There are now over 15,000 radio stations, and that is just in the U.S. alone.
Wow.
A poll ranked that radio is the 11th most important invention of all time. What do you think number one was? Number one invention of all time.
The telephone. No?
Good one. That's number two. That's very good.
Like, it's going to be the internet.
You think the internet?
Yeah.
No, not in the top three. I only have the top
Really?
three. Number one was electricity, which for sure. Number two was phones, and number three is vaccines. Unless you're certain people don't believe in vaccines, which would be crazy. Anyway, the Model T came out in 1908, but car radios didn't get invented until the 30s. The first ones cost around $130, which today would be like $2,300 to get your radio in your car. So I guess only the high rollers had radios in their car.
Wow.
Back in the day. Anything else interesting? Broadcasting? No, that's it. Anyway, so happy National Radio Day to you guys, to Kelly. And to you, K2, as well.
And to you, our leader.
Yeah, thank you.
Does this mean celebrations are in order?
Sure. Celebrations are always in order. What are you talking about? It's funny. We were at the grocery store yesterday, and because we buy water. Colleen got from her dad a water dispenser. One of those. How do you describe that? One of those things. Everyone knows what they are. But
It's like the water cooler.
There you go. The original water cooler, like at work. Yeah, we have an original water cooler here
At our job. Imagine that.
right? So we go we get water, but we don't so in the old days we used to subscribe, so they would deliver water to your house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we just go get it from the store.
What, it like Costco's? Or
No,
do they all have it?
Actually, they all have it.
Wow,
So-
I didn't know that.
Well, so okay, we bought the original bottle. Sam's has them in the giant bottles that go on top.
Mhm.
So we bought those, but the refills, like to refill a 5-gallon jug is $2 at Walmart.
Wow.
So we're carrying 5 giant 5-gallon bottles to tracking into Walmart and filling them up and we just started doing that. But anyway, so we have that's where we get our water from. And then we're there, and Colleen wanted to get this. She gets this cereal that she likes. And there's 2 versions. There's a Kellogg's version and a Post version. And so she's looking in the aisle. She's like, "Oh, they have it. Kellogg's has it," because I'm not buying the Post version. I'm like, "Why? What do you care? It doesn't matter. They're both the same, basically." She said, "Because of the show that we watched."
Uh-oh.
we watched it. This was like 3 years ago. We watched a show on the History Channel. Kellogg's was started, of course, in Michigan, and it was started by I don't know, some two brothers, and then one of their employees stole the recipe for their cereal.
Oh.
And he started Post.
She is 10 toes down no matter what it is.
Even if it's cereal.
Even if it's cereal. Loyal as F.
She will not, she won't eat Post because they stole the recipe from Kellogg's. I'm like, that was 150 years ago. It was like 1780, whatever the hell it was. She's like,
I don't know, respect.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
So funny.
nobody in the world's like that anymore.
No, nobody in the world. Also, have you guys noticed Facebook clicking?
What does that mean?
I don't get it.
Oh my God. So we both, Colleen and I woke up Sunday morning, and we're the only ones when we're scrolling Facebook and it's randomly clicking.
Like refreshing?
Like it sounds like it's refreshing, but it's not refreshing.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh, no one's got it. I thought
at least I haven't.
Listen, okay, I'm scrolling right now. Listen. Do I have the sound on?
No one hears you.
Here we go.
Oh.
Like,
and I'm not refreshing. Look, I'm just scrolling.
Yeah. I don't ever have my sound on, so
and it's not even, it doesn't even coordinate with me flipping up. It's just like you flip up and it goes chicken.
Yeah.
No one's got that?
I don't think so.
I woke up with it Sunday and I thought it was just me and it was just some sort of glitch. And then Colleen's like, I can't even get on Facebook right now because it's making these noises like a bird. And oh my God, I can't believe, I figured all of us had it. That's weird. Anyway,
maybe only in Perrysburg, only Peaburg.
The only people that live in Peaburg? Mm-hmm. No, because K2 lives in Peaburg. That's not
okay. That can't happen.
That's weird. Anyway.
You're getting tracked.
Is that what it is?
It's Timo.
So weird.
Timo.
Is anyone else having that 419-345-3375, or is it? And is it just Colleen? Anyway, it's been driving her crazy. I kind of can just ignore it, but. Anyway, today is Fat Tuesday. Where do you get your punchkis at? Your punchkis. Do you get them? Do you eat them? See, Kelly, you were trying to be healthy today. Today ain't the day.
Yeah, right?
I don't like anything with filling. Like, I don't like jelly-filled donuts, that kind of stuff. So this is not up my alley.
I'm just so thankful they're not here right now.
I know.
Because I would want one of every flavor. You could go back at, like when we used to get them all the time, like especially when I was like married and stuff. We would go like down the Grange, and they would open the Ohio Theater. Was that?
Oh,
and they would have a ton of them there.
I don't know if they're still doing that. I'm going to look right now. Go ahead, Kel.
But that's what we used to do, and my goodness, I love them. But when I eat them, it's in my hair, it's in my eyelashes, it's all over my face, it's on my
that damn powder gets everything.
I mean, and one time I tried to be like so gingerly. Yeah, it does not work. No matter how careful you are, you're wearing you're like one big powder puff of dust.
True. But see, I don't like getting them at grocery stores. It's trash to me. Like it just grocery stores with random throw them in a box and get them. Like I want to go to a bakery. I'm not.
You want an experience?
Yeah, I'm not going to a grocery store like to get them. It's insane. So here we go. Someone just texted me. She said I have the same thing with my Facebook. She said you have to go into preferences and turn the sound off. But I like hearing the refresh sound. But all right, I'm going to turn my sound off because it's driving me crazy. But I'm not the only. So we're not the only ones. Like I don't know why some people get it and some people, how Facebook rolls stuff out. I guess I don't know. Or anyway. But anyway, Fat Tuesday is today. That is Punchki Day. Fat Tuesday was also called Mardi Gras in French, which is a holiday celebrated in France. Which is, of course, the day before Ash Wednesday, which is the Christian holy day of prayer and fasting.
So Ash Wednesday's on Valentine's Day this year.
Oh, that's weird.
It is.
So you can't have meat on Valentine's Day.
I want the meat board.
Benchmark?
Yeah, that's what that's all I've been thinking about this whole last week.
I forgot about that.
Dude, I'm gonna forget it again.
So was that what you're doing for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, we're going to Benchmark.
You and the Tim or what?
Me and the Tim. He comes home Valentine's Day morning. But like this February, he's gone like 19 days in February.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like it's actually sparking back romance. Because when he's there all the time, it's like, whatever. Right. But now he's home, like it's like almost like he's my mistress.
Right.
You're
You're Mister.
Is that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's like that.
So what about you, K2? How do you feel about Valentine's Day being single?
I'm not a Valentine's Day person no matter what.
That's shocking.
So yeah, it doesn't. And normally I would be totally fine with it because I would never want to go to a restaurant on Valentine's Day because it's just way too many people.
Yeah.
But my best friend, his birthday is on Valentine's Day. So we're stuck.
So I might see a sighting of K2.
Yeah, we might be stalking.
Oh, you're going to Benchmark too?
Well, we're starting
Maybe.
somewhere else, but by the time we get done at the other place, there'll definitely be a pit stop on the way home at Levis.
So when when I went out with my girlfriends on Valentine's Day, we would go to Benchmark and like the bar is always empty. At
Oh,
Benchmark.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
At
Oh,
least-
yeah. Because
On Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
saying that Demetrius did say that once. He said that Valentine's Day the restaurants are packed unless you sit at the bar as a single.
Right. Well, me and Tim prefer the bar, so we probably will be at the bar.
Really?
I guess, when you're together 11 years to gaze into each other's eyes.
Not a thing.
Not a thing. We rather like gaze into the bartenders
Exactly.
and like talk.
That's where
talk
the
about someone
that's where
else.
the love really is.
Yeah. We bring others into our convo.
So tomorrow's Valentine's Day. It's also Ash Wednesday. I don't know how Catholics are going to handle that.
I don't know either.
Right. Kelly, how you going to handle that one?
I'm gonna forget about
Are
it.
you going to church? So you have the ashes on your forehead?
Maybe,
I
but
haven't
then
done it
if
the
I
last
get the
couple.
ashes, I can't have the meat. I mean, like,
You'll be judged. So you're just going to skip the ashes. That's great.
oh Lord, please forgive me.
Oh my God.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, so anyway, so that's gonna Fat Tuesday, tomorrow's Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day, and Thursday is our big Naked Man show out at Bar 145. So we'll all be out there
Naked
hanging out.
men.
I know, with their things all up in your face,
I like
stirring your drinks.
I like producer Doug's comment. He messaged me and he says, Andrew hardly ever actually makes it to any of the events, but we're gonna see him Thursday at the next event.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I think Andrew's the most excited person in Toledo for this event.
Whatever.
Andrew has been thinking about this event for a
These
long
things are
time.
actually fun. We've thrown Colleen and I when we had restaurants. We threw a couple of them. They're always fun. I mean,
Yeah.
women out having a good time and being ridiculous, and it's always fun. It's always a good time. So
For sure.
it'll be fun on that's on Thursday.
We want to see you all out there so you
Yeah.
can make fun of Andrew.
Yes, get your tickets. Get your tickets on eventbrite.com or go to our Facebook page. And we have the direct link, and Bar 145 has the link on their page as well.
Come, you can talk to Andrew and we can hook you up with D.
Yeah, absolutely.
Full circle.
Yeah.
They say for $5 he will stir your drink with his.
Oh wow. Wow.
You will find Kelly and I huddled in a corner just observing it all.
Yeah.
Right. And laughing our buns off.
Fun times. All right, some random Super Bowl stuff that came out in the last day since Super Bowl was Sunday. The Taylor effect is real, people. Super Bowl 58 averaged 123.4 million viewers, making it the most watched Super Bowl ever. To give you an idea, last year's Super Bowl set the previous record, which was 115 million. So 123 million.
I think I heard on TV that it was I don't know if it was second to the Man on the Moon. I don't know. It
really?
was like it's something crazy like that, or was I don't know something crazy like that.
That's kind of out of perspective though, because we have 350 million people in America now.
Mhm.
Back then, what did we have? 100 million.
Mhm.
So
I don't
obviously, yeah, and whatever. Anyway, Kansas City Chiefs hosted a rager after the Super Bowl Sunday night, and yes, Taylor was there. Drake bet 1.5 million on the Chiefs to win. He had a payout of $2.34 million, a profit of $1.1 million. He claimed he was going to bless a super fan at his show last night in St. Louis. I didn't hear whether that happened or not, though.
The rich just get richer.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
right? I always said, Colin, let's just take $5,000 and just black or white, just put it on the wheel and let's just do this.
Not with your luck. Not with your luck.
Andrew.
Right.
Step away from the wheel.
Usher wanted his longtime friend Justin Bieber to join him for the Super Bowl halftime show. Sources say, though, Justin just wasn't feeling it. Speaking of halftime, remember when Alicia Keys? Well, I will save that one. Kanye West claims, I can't believe anything he says, but claims he made $19 million in sales from his low quality ad for Yeezy.com. It's kind of funny. People were making fun of his commercial because they're like, yeah, you paid $7 million for the 30-second commercial, but you forgot you also had to save money to produce it. It looked like it was done on his phone. It was super amateur.
I was just listening about this morning. So he did not pay the $7 million because it did not air everywhere. He only did a couple select
major cities.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, all right. And people are trashing Alyssa Milano, poor Alyssa Milano, because she took her son to the Super Bowl, and she just had that GoFundMe page up a couple weeks ago to raise $10,000 for her kid's baseball.
Yeah. They went to the Super Bowl.
Well, oh my goodness, it's so hard. That's why you can't get ashes and eat meat.
Right? It's not a thing. All right.
Not a thing.
All right, let's take our first break of the morning.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. The I-475 southbound ramp from eastbound Salisbury Road, exit 6 is closed due to construction. And northbound Anthony Wayne Trail, State Road 25 is reduced to one lane between Monclova Road and South Detroit Avenue. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. For Tuesday, it'll be partly sunny skies with a high of 40 degrees. It is currently 30 degrees out now. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
It's time for Taylor Kia. Some dealers offer new vehicles at MSRP, but can they offer below invoice? You heard right. At Taylor Kia, you can drive away in a brand new Kia for under invoice. Get ready for winter with a brand new Kia Sorento third row SUV with all-wheel drive. Lease for a low $239 per month, plus make no payments until February 2024. Get as low as 2.9% financing on select new Kias. Listen up, Ohio. Don't settle for MSRP when you can drive brand new Kias for under invoice. And the Taylor Credit Team wants to approve you. It's time for Taylor Kia. Shop 24/7 at TaylorAuto.com or stop at one of our 3 convenient locations: Toledo, Findlay, and Lima. Qualified buyers, 36 month lease with $2,999 due signing. FSMG, 10K annual buy. Offer some mutual exclusive on select models. 2.9% APR for 48 months. Offers expire 12/3/23.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center,
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Is switching your wireless service to Total by Verizon easy? Totalmente. And you get unlimited 5G data, $25 a line for 4 lines on the unlimited plan, at an amazing price with no contracts. Should you switch to Total by Verizon? Definitely. Totalmente. Find a store or switch suavemente at totalbyverizon.com. Monthly rate when you activate without a pay plus taxes and fees. Discount begins the month after you enroll. Additional terms apply. See website for data management practices.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for two. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56, unlimited pistol and rifle rentals, 2 targets, rental eye and ear protection, all for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock, the largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. towersarmory.com.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
And now another no-brainer money-saving tip from Progressive.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty. K2, the Baroness, is here as well. And if you want to text us, 419-345-3375. 419-345-3375 right into the studio, or you can also call us as 419-464-9292. Here's the news. A local man pleads not guilty to receiving and distributing child pornography. Let's see. According to court records, Martin Coco Tylo, Kokotaylo, appeared in federal court on February 12th, where he was indicted on 1 count of receipt and distribution of child pornography. He pleaded not guilty. The incident states that from January 1st of 2017 to around January 24th of 2023, he knowingly received and distributed material depicting a minor engaged in sexual explicit activities. Officials collected numerous electronic devices from him and brought the charge against him following the investigation. He's scheduled to appear in court on March 14th at 2 p.m. for pre-trial. Sick F. Former Springfield Township firefighter is investigated for theft from the union. Jeff Van Dam stepped down as a firefighter, but it's not stopping the investigation into missing money from his time with the firefighters union. The January letter announcing now former firefighter resignation was vague. It said he was doing so in lieu of further investigation into certain allegations that have been lodged against me. Well, it turns out those allegations were for stealing from the firefighters union.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Especially out there, it seems like.
Right?
I don't know. This is like the third. It's this story, and then the pill story that was Sylvania, right?
Oh, I just think in general.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Firefighters do better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just don't expect it from them.
No, they're the
you got this one, and then the one that pronounced the lady dead, and then she popped up like, "Hey, I'm good. What are you doing? I'm here."
No, they are.
And then the pill one too. So anyway, the Ottawa Hills man convicted of sexual imposition, practicing medicine without a license in Lucas County. He has been sentenced to prison. His name is Thomas Fong, charged with 4 counts of practicing medicine or surgery without a license, 3 counts of sexual imposition for performing therapeutic massages without a license in Lucas County.
Oh my God.
He was sentenced to 41 months in prison.
Wow.
And registered as a tier 1 sex offender for 15 years. 41, that's about 5.5 years he got. He also faces similar charges in Wood County. He's scheduled to appear in February 13th. This dude ain't getting out for a while. At least 2 people who received massages from him reported inappropriate touching of the breasts and pubic areas.
I mean, when you're getting a massage and whoa, I mean,
I know. Hey, you had that happen. But if you had that happen, like where they brush the inside of your thigh, and you're like, "Whoa!" It feels a little. It's getting close. But it doesn't cross the line. But you're just like, man, if there was one more slip, things could get super awkward. A bond is set for a man who allegedly assaulted a TPD officer and broke her leg during the arrest on Friday. We talked about that story, but now a bond has been set to get him out. A local man pleads not guilty in an alleged $2.5 million PPP loan fraud scheme. The transaction details of the money laundering include purchasing a 2020 Cadillac Escalade, a 1986 Chevy Corvette, watches, Rolexes, and 2 properties as well on top of that. A judge has blocked enforcement of that Ohio law limiting kids' use of social media during litigation. They say that 16-year-olds can only be on social media with the consent of an adult, a parent, but now they've stopped that for now while it goes through the courts, because of course the social media companies are suing to keep that from happening, which I don't know how you would prevent it. I mean, because kids just lie about their age,
right,
when they sign up, right? You just
I
put
don't know how they monitor.
You put a different year.
Yeah.
They don't want to monitor it. They don't care.
For sure.
They want the information. They don't care. They want to look like they care, but they don't.
Right.
Metro Parks of Toledo are expanding along the riverfront. They say it's phase 3, which involves developing a new river walk, a new recreation center, the purchase of International Park from the city of Toledo. That's cool.
There's so many cool things coming.
God.
So many cool things coming. I sat at a meeting and they explained the whole phase 3. It's going to be so fun.
Really?
So good. Yeah.
Wasn't there an amphitheater? Is that still going to happen? Do you know?
It's a family center where there's going to be, it's kind of this new thing where they're going to have like playgrounds. They're going to have a bar, a coffee place inside, just like a very much community-based place where you can go, and they're making the whole riverfront so beautiful. And
it's such a good idea. It's such a good idea. You know what I said when it happened, that they put the casino in a bad spot. The casino should have been there, like the docks, the casino there, the International Park. You got those brand new apartments there, right there. You got the
the ribbon is brilliant.
Yeah, the ribbon is there.
The ribbon is so. I mean, they really put thought into that.
They did.
No,
it's great. I'm super excited about what
Toledo. I'm telling you, they're making moves.
It is the place to be. If it wasn't for this damn 3 months of winter, 4 months of winter, that's the only thing holding us back.
All right.
But I mean, the way it is now, though, I mean, I can handle these winters. They're not too bad. We talked about this story yesterday, but here's more information on the woman that opened fire at Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church on Sunday.
They were repetitive. Boom, 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 boom. And I yelled, "Mom!"
Police identified the shooter as 36-year-old Genesee Yvonne Moreno and say she was carrying an AR-15 with the word Palestine written on it. Police said they also found anti-Semitic writings during a recent search warrant.
We have uncovered some items. We do have some anti-Semitic writings that we have uncovered during this process. But like I said, we are 24 hours into it.
Investigators say a dispute between Moreno and her ex-husband's family, some of whom are Jewish, may be related to the shooting. At the church, witnesses say the shooter was wearing a trench coat and opened fire almost immediately after walking inside.
The first thing that I thought, that I was like, I need to hold my kids really hard, and I thought that I maybe will die after that.
Police confirming Moreno entered the church with her 7-year-old son and was armed with multiple weapons and ammunition. 2 off-duty officers returning fire, killing the shooter. Her son critically injured in the crossfire.
They held their ground in the face of rifle fire at point-blank range. And they continued to fire until the perpetrator was neutralized, and they did not yield.
Law enforcement records show the shooter had at least 6 prior arrests since 2005, including unlawful carrying of a weapon, which she pleaded guilty to, evading arrest, and assault on a public official, which she pleaded to a lesser charge. Moreno's neighbors saying she filed a restraining order against her in November. Police adding in 2016, authorities placed Moreno under an emergency detention order.
We do believe that she does have a mental health history that is documented through us and through interviews with family members.
The shooting Sunday came minutes before the megachurch's Spanish service, where 1 member was wounded but is expected to make a full recovery.
We're devastated. I mean, we've been here 65 years and have somebody shooting in your church. But, we don't understand why these things happen, but we know God's in control.
Crazy. The weird thing about that is they say that her ex-husband had family members that are Jewish. She put Palestine on there, but I didn't understand. There was still no connection to the church.
Right.
I understand why she had Palestine in there, but what was her connection? Like, did she go to the church? Did her ex-family go into the church? Like,
yeah, there should be some type of.
Yeah, I'm sure more information is going to come out about that.
All I keep thinking is, why do they wear trench coats, and why does every newscaster want to tell me they're wearing trench coats? I think it's weird.
And also,
choice of fashion.
yes,
I don't
it
know.
is. Also, 1 person is dead and 5 injured after a subway shooting in the Bronx yesterday. Body cam footage revealed that Houston deputies repeatedly fired at a woman after mistaking her for an intruder at her friend's home earlier this month. House Speaker casts doubts on aid package as senators grind towards the final vote. They're trying to get some aid for Ukraine and for Israel. And it looks like the Senate is going to pass it. I think they're voting on it right now. But the House, who knows, man? Those guys are idiots over there. Jesus. And Donald Trump has appealed to the Supreme Court to block an appeals court decision that says he gets full immunity on no matter what because he's president. Like, he could do any crime. It doesn't matter. I'm president. So he's basically doing it as a delay tactic to try to get past the election. Which, if you're innocent, you don't you want these things to go through? If you're innocent, you want them to go through.
So this is right. And this is my thing with him. Like, if he does, let's say everything's fine, he does get through, he does get elected, what stops him from even making bigger crimes than what he's doing?
Nothing stops him.
That's so dangerous.
I know. Nobody cares.
No one cares.
And they're having that race today to replace George Santos, the humiliated Republican congressman in New York. A storm is pounding parts of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, prompting school closures. It's the biggest snowstorm in 2 years in New York, expecting a foot of snow. It's already underway. But it's going to be a quick one, 24 hours, and it's going to be gone. But, man, they can have it.
Yeah, exactly. Please stay there.
God,
my gosh.
Right now, if we got a foot of snow, I would lose my mind because I like my mind is already in spring mode.
But they're calling for, was it for rain on Thursday? Is that what it is?
For us?
Yeah.
I don't know. You give the weather every 30 minutes.
All I got is day to day. I can only do one day at a time. Like I live my life. It's all one day at a time.
Me too. Let me look. So you're talking about Thursday.
I thought I saw, because I follow Blizzard Blow.
I'm gonna tell you,
on Facebook.
I do too. I love Blizzard.
And I'm pretty sure I saw him posting something about a lot of rain.
Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, sun, and then Thursday, 60% chance of rain. So Thursday, there's going to be rain for our Naked Man show.
Yep. we need some big men to kind of like shield us from the rain.
Yeah. Like, you know, just
I'm going to use his dink as an umbrella.
oh my gosh. I was gonna say muscles, but okay.
You do okay, whatever.
Whatever, Andrew.
Whatever. Nearly half of the country is experiencing high levels of flu cases.
We're seeing all of this after weeks of decline, and now nearly half the country is experiencing high or very high levels of respiratory illness activity. And the high numbers are in the Northeast, but then there's 5 states, including Texas and New Mexico, that are in that very high category. Patient numbers are down a bit on the West Coast and the Southeast, but since October, more than 20 million illnesses have been reported nationwide and 15,000 deaths in what the CDC considers a typical flu year that also now includes COVID.
Yeah, is that what you had, K2?
I don't know what I had. I did take COVID tests, and those all came back negative. But it was the worst sickness I have had since the last time I had the flu.
Wow.
So it was bad.
And I'm hearing the people that are getting it, everybody has the same story. I mean, it's kicking
sicker.
their butt,
Yeah.
and it's like a longer process.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
Anything that makes me not crave wine.
Yeah.
It's bad.
That tells you I was on my deathbed.
Right?
A rare case of plague is confirmed in Oregon. Oregon, the state. Bubonic.
Thank God.
Bubonic plague. Bubonic plague is back because you effing people don't believe in vaccines. All the measles, all the stuff that had been gone for 100 years because of these vaccine deniers, it's all coming back. And obviously, the more people that don't get vaccines, those are the people that the disease will jump to. And here we go again. Bubonic plague is back.
Get rid of the herd.
Jesus. I know, right? But then does it affect me if I'm we don't know. Does it affect me if you get the plague, but I have the vaccine, like you said, thinning of the herd, then I don't care. If you want to not have vaccine and die, then go ahead, man.
I mean,
it's on you.
Yeah, it's on them.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody has a choice.
I guess. Police are looking for 2 people in Cape Coral, Florida, who have accused of robbing an area Lowe's. Both of them were wearing matching Cookie Monster pajama pants.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie.
Oh my God. All right. Matching Cookie Monster pajama pants.
I like it.
Cops in the UK reportedly responded to a call of someone with a large knife, but it was just a Harry Potter fan with a wand.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I love him.
A water park in Sweden caught on fire, and it was bad enough that despite it being a water park, firefighters had to be deployed. It's unclear what caused it, but it doesn't sound like anyone was seriously hurt. So Colleen and I, and with me pushing it, I think we've decided to maybe put our toe into the pickleball. In the pickleball arena.
I love that.
I love pickleball. I hate to be. I'm never one of those person that gets on like things
trends.
Yeah, trends. But I actually really
You play it?
Yeah, I love playing pickleball.
Do you play it then? So we're gonna play?
Yeah, sure. Let's make it. This will be a radio day.
What?
Yeah, well, we'll all just we'll get teams together.
When? Wait, when?
We can do it in the spring. Let's wait till.
Yeah.
I have never played, and I want to play. So
Really?
Yeah. So we'll play together, like beginners.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a clinic on Thursday and Friday that Colleen and I were thinking about going to. The only problem is it's not free.
Is it at Perrysburg Tennis Club?
No, it's out at the I don't know. I guess out of the pickleball courts. I don't know because it's not free and it's like $60 a person. So for us to learn pickleball is going to be $120. I'm like, ooh man.
Okay, you start just by watching YouTube videos.
Really?
Yeah, just start watching some YouTube videos.
Okay. All right, that sounds.
That's the cheapest and easiest way to learn.
Okay, then
we'll all just get on out and try it.
So anyway, so we're talking about pickleball, and now we're thinking about putting our toe in the water, and then I hear this morning.
A tamer take on tennis. Pickleball has taken the country by storm.
This is pickleball?
Even featured in a Super Bowl ad.
Pickle! Yeah.
But as the sport soared in popularity, so has the number of serious injuries. Tonight, a first-of-its-kind study revealing bone fractures from pickleball increased more than 250% from 2017 to 2022, with most occurring during falls and among players over 60.
They haven't necessarily grown up playing it, and so they are, one, physically more susceptible to injury, and then two, there's some issues with balance and coordination.
Pickleball injuries up 250%.
One of my guy friends who is like super fit, he, I don't know, like was going for the ball, twisted something, and he was down for like almost 12 weeks.
I know.
And he's like super fit. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, I have my buddy that's 50 and he plays basketball and he messed his knee. I'm like, see, that's why I'm very
sport.
I'm very leery about getting into sports because I like sports, but I just like I don't want to have an injury that I'm going to have pain for the next 25 years. Like I'm really not trying to do that. I've tried to keep away from that.
You don't want to predict rain, like
I know, my knee. Exactly.
It's going to snow.
Right. I know. So I don't know, man. But we'll give it a try and just hope for the best, I guess. If you had to pay more for chocolate this Valentine's Day, this is why cocoa prices are surging, mostly due to climate conditions in West Africa. A lot of people might say that having money is sexy, but this is an interesting way of putting it. In a survey, 40% of people said an attractive trait in a partner is having a savings account. Just because you have money.
That is a true statement, my friend.
100%.
True statement.
The most, that one doesn't matter.
I am very unattractive, folks. I'm just putting it out there now.
You're what?
Very unattractive.
That is not true.
No savings account.
I know. Same here, dude. In sports, Renee, Tiger Woods just released his new line after leaving Nike.
Yeah.
Every chance. Every challenge, every setback, every comeback, every time they said I couldn't, every time I showed I could. Everything that's led me here is woven into everything that's next.
Damn. Can't wait to get my Tiger Woods gear for my pickleball.
So, is it his own gear now?
No,
or is he collab?
He's in with TaylorMade now.
Okay. I just bought TaylorMade golf clubs.
Did you?
Yes. They are pretty.
You know what? I have a brand new set. I'm going to try to go out this year. I had a brand new set of golf clubs that I've used once in 6 years.
Yes, you have to go out.
I know.
We can go and,
Problem is,
It could be another sport day for the radio.
Oh, what if we did like a tournament? Like, what do they call that? An outing. What if we did an outing? A scramble.
That'd be fun.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The only problem with it is, it takes 5-6 hours.
No. A scramble. I mean, it doesn't have to be. You can also just do 9 holes instead of do the full 18.
I just can't see myself I don't know, being able to do that for 6 hours.
There have been times, and they're my most enjoyed days, where I've golfed 45 holes.
Wow.
I've done two full 18 and then another 9. Yeah.
Jesus.
Now the last 9, I probably don't really remember very well, because at that point, you've been drinking but yeah, there's like that.
Wow.
I just enjoy it though. I just being outside.
Producer Doug said he's in for an outing.
Yeah.
Dumbass of the day: a pastor got in trouble for putting the meth in Methodists. Get it?
You're so happy with yourself.
Kelly's just like meth in Methodist. Kelly, a Methodist pastor in Connecticut, was arrested on Friday after police found meth in the vehicle he was driving. He had meth in both rock and liquid forms and is now facing drug charges. Here's one more. A man slipped out of his cuffs because he had lube on his hands from pleasuring himself. A 25-year-old man in Nashville was arrested last week for pleasuring himself in the library. He was temporarily able to avoid being cuffed because his hands were, lubricated.
Oh my goodness.
And finally, the good news of the day. A customer gives a $10,000 tip in late friends honor. In Michigan, staff working at the time there was a $30 bill, and he gave $10,000.
I know he was drinking coffee. His bill was only like $30, so the tip was like a very big tip. We do have that time where we're not making as much money as in the summer, but I mean, everyone goes through things, and I know it's hard sometimes, but you never know what or who's going to bless you.
And finally, in the good news, a lost dog was found 600 miles away after nearly 4 years. How does that happen? He was away from his Colorado home near the Mexican border. He was run for the border. What was that Taco Bell commercial? You'll get a Taco Bell and run to the border. Todd took it literally. They're talking about they're finding their dog Patches at the Mexican border.
They had put an ad up for her, and I'm looking at this picture. I'm just like, there's no way.
She'd been getting missed calls from an area code in New Mexico saying that they had Patches, and she's like, is this a scam? Is this not? I don't know.
We've got lots of time to make up for her, and I just want to give her a place where she can be at peace and be at rest in these last couple of years that we're going to get together.
That's crazy and awesome. That is the good news. That is the news.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. I-475 has lane restrictions in both directions between US 24 Exit 4 and Airport Highway Exit 8. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. For our Tuesday, it'll be partly sunny skies with a high of 40, and overnight it'll be clear with a low of 25. It is currently 30 out. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
AutoZone. Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I got to change the oil in my car. Right now, get 5 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic with an STP extended life oil filter for only $36.99. What do I do with my old oil? We can recycle your used oil for free. And do you have oil for my old work truck? You can find the right high mileage oil to help it go farther right here at AutoZone. AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Can I get a weight reading on the cat in exam 3?
Zuri needs a new vet tech after their current one literally moved to a farm. But finding an ideal replacement takes some training.
This is like herding cats.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Schedule virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. MedOne Care has all the answers and more. MedOne Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. MedOne Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? MedOne Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. MedOne Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see MedOne Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
Regan Insurance is now offering health insurance. Here's Tom Hudak to tell you about it.
We've been in business for over 50 years doing home, auto, and business insurance for families and family-owned businesses. And starting this year, we've partnered with a great local health insurance agent, and we're going to be offering health insurance.
Meet Keshna Jansen. When should we talk about our health insurance?
Anytime that a big change in your life has happened, if you got married, had children, a divorce, turning 65, people that are aging into, Medicare, those are going to be the times that they really want to call us if they lose a job, something along those lines. Basically, if you think about it, if change happens, you want to review what you have, just to make sure that you're still in the right place.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby, it's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi, I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 US-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Right about now, Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
I can tell you, my friends over at Furniture Palace, Toledo's largest locally owned furniture store. Concept is simple: quality name brand furniture and mattresses you get at the major stores in town, but at the guaranteed lowest prices in town. Doesn't matter if you have good credit, doesn't matter if you have bad credit. Furniture Palace is the place to go to get your furniture or mattress of your dreams. Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. Coming up next, Steve Sleaze of the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care and Serenity.
More help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. Med1 Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? Med1 Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. Med1 Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. Med1 Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
Happy Valentine's Day from Serenity Health and Wellness and our new location, Serenity Nail Salon and Spa. Couples massage, facials, manicures, and pedicure specials. Online certificates, hassle-free at serenitymommy.com.
Full of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Time for Steve Sleaze. Hey, Steve.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on?
Well, I gotta call these people out because if I don't do it, it's gonna keep happening. So Friday night, we're at Brew House, having a couple cocktails. Friday night, there was a lot going on downtown. We're hanging out. Well, some guys showed up, and there were 4 of them. I think they came from the hockey game. And you know who you are, and you're listening. You happen to have left without paying your bill. Yes, to the tune of over $200. And yes, like they were. So my friend, like, he assumed, my friend Chuck, that's bartending, he just assumed that they were with me or they knew me. So he's like, okay. I didn't ask for their credit card. I'm like, no. I didn't know who these people were. They knew me because when I was in healthcare, I was helping the gentleman and his family look for placement for his mother-in-law. So I'm like, that's the only reason he was talking to me, because he recognized me. But other than that, I didn't know who they were. Well, they were just talking with us. My other 2 friends showed up to take pictures and everything. And Chuck said, the guy goes, I got cash. I'm paying for everybody. Next thing you know, they're gone.
Did they seem really drunk? Like...
No, not even drunk, though. Like totally coherent. It was one guy that was, he was sharing all his business, talking about his gay son, who lives in the short north in Columbus, and how he goes down and visits with them.
Okay. So, Steve, when you were helping, do you know a name? Like when you're helping place them, do you know anyone's name in the group?
I couldn't even remember. No, because it was one guy that was talking with me, and the other 3 were just kind of like sitting off to the side. So
I get you.
But here's what I will say. I know it sucks, and people want to be outraged. But where were you at again?
Brew House.
Brew House. I don't think people are going there to scam people. Number one. Number two. I don't think they're going there to have such in-depth conversations with you if they plan on scamming you. And I almost think that, like Baroness was kind of alluding to, you just forget, or you drink it too much. You don't think about it. It doesn't sound like one of those things where it was intentional. Like if you're going to La Fiesta on Alexis, where that is intentional. I don't think this one is intentional. Do you agree, Steve? Or
I don't think it was intentional either.
Still sucks.
It does, and it's a lot of money. But
so who then is responsible? Like who? The bar just eats it. Wait, the bartender has to eat that?
Oh, is it Charlie? Is it yeah? Oh, he's the sweetest kid.
Oh, Charlie, you gotta learn, Charlie. Gotta learn.
So he gave them a warning for this first time, but he says if it happens again, they gotta pay. But I'm like, I totally think it was accidental because again,
so they didn't make Charlie pay. The bar said, "Hey, this is a one timer."
They gave him a warning.
Okay.
So they gave him a warning. So it was nice. They're nice bosses over there.
Yeah.
$200. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
I know it is. That wasn't very. When I've been dabbled in the restaurant business for the last 10 years, it's not very common, but I guess it does happen. There was this one time. I don't know if how to explain the story. It might not even be interesting. Like I could just be mumbling, but we had a place at the mall for like a minute, and then we had a dispute. But it was at the Fallen Timbers Mall on the corner. I was helping my friend run this Jed's over there, and they were going. Red Robin.
Okay.
So they were on this party group. 12, 15 people were on their way to Red Robin. And there's like 2 hour and a half, 2 hour wait. It's like a Friday or something. They come back to like, man, can you beat that? I'm like, you come right in. We're going to get this done for you right now. We're going to sit you down, blah, blah, and I'm get them in there. And it's one of those parties they complain about everything. And in the end, they end up throwing the plates on the floor, walking out, and like, but you like, do you call the cops? By the time they get there, they're gone. It's like it just wasn't worth it. But it was
were they just drunken people? Or?
It just, how do you explain this? K2 would know. If you've been in the service business, when you have those big ass parties, they're pains in the asses. They're just
and then they start to feel entitled, and then they just
and then they feed off each other. So one's going to try to make a scene to impress the other ones, and then it just elevates. And one of them ended up walking into the kitchen. Where's our food? And Colleen, Colleen is at the door, and Colleen's like, "What the f are you doing right now?" And that is
a recipe for disaster right there.
Man, it was a whole thing, but it was like $200, and they just walked out and threw their stuff on the floor and.
Wow. Them is heathens. That's what them is.
Those were heathens. Those are the ones that only go out at like celebrations. Like usually they have no training when it comes to that stuff.
It's only when they get their tax returns.
Right? Oh, damn, K2, I wasn't going there. Man.
But I kind of like
it. What'd you say?
The Housewives of Gibsonburg.
Gibsonburg. All right, what's going on in Slee, Steve?
Oh, well, Jon Stewart returned to the Daily Show because, he says, I very much wanted to have some place to unload thoughts as we get into into election season. Jon is hosting the show every Monday night. I got to hear the audio.
You want to hear the audio? Jon Stewart. Sure. Here he is. His first time back. It was so exciting. I'm pulling it up here. Just taking a second.
I do love him.
I do too.
He's...
From the most trusted journalist at Comedy Central.
The most trusted journalist at Comedy Central.
It's America's only source for news. This is The Daily Show with your host, Jon Stewart.
Dude, and the applause there, the standing ovation was crazy last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah, well, he did it for 16 years, took 9 years off. So it's 25 years since his first broadcast. This is his first one back as the host.
Welcome. Welcome to the Daily Show. My name is Jon Stewart. Now, where was I? I'm excited to be back. I'm very excited. Good to see you guys. Why am I back? You may be asking yourselves. It's a very reasonable question. I have committed a lot of crimes. From what I understand, talk show hosts are granted immunity, so it doesn't make a lot of sense, but take it up with the founders. I don't know. We're going to have so much we're going to talk about this year. Obviously, the elections. Maybe we'll talk about China. Maybe we'll talk about AI, maybe something a little lighter, Israel, Palestine. Who knows? But first, the Super Bowl was yesterday. Gentleman in the crowd who's delighted that Kansas City won. It was really, sadly, a lose-lose for real America. Kansas City Chiefs are world champions, which means the decades-long plot in which Travis and Taylor brainwash America into getting routine vaccinations is complete. It was really kind of a no-win for conservatives. I mean, if the Chiefs lost, who wins? The People's Communist Republic of Gay Pelosi stand. It's almost like the right's ridiculous obsession with politicizing every aspect of American life ruins everything.
There you go, Jon Stewart. That's the open of the show. So, all right, what else, Steve?
Okay, so listen up, people. Swizz Beatz was not, I repeat, was not bothered by Usher cuddling up to his lady Alicia Keys during the Super Bowl halftime show. It's called performing. I was wondering that too because it was looking really close.
That was definitely a performance, Swiss. I don't think you saw what happened back behind the stage.
No,
come on,
not true. Well,
come on.
That's not true. But it's funny. I saw a lot of TikToks of people like saying, pretending they're Swizz Beatz watching the Super Bowl, and they're like, "My baby's on TV." My baby, what?
But I mean, she was smiling. Come on, she was smiling.
It's show business.
Yeah, and two hot people together. It's already sizzling.
Right.
And yeah.
Well, and the other thing too is
add a smile, forget it.
And he ended up. Usher got married in Vegas while he was there after the Super Bowl. So settle down, everybody. Swizz Beatz is fine.
But you know, if she didn't wear that jumpsuit, I don't know, because that jumpsuit was everything. She looked beautiful.
Yeah, she did look amazing.
She looked awesome. I was like, there was a lot of red going on. I was like, they were talking about that. They're like, what's with all the red? People were red. I'm like, is it a political statement or something? I don't know.
No, red's the color right now.
Did you hear the controversy, the right controversy now of the so Taylor Swift was hanging out with, what's her name? Ice Spice.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess she was wearing an upside down cross. And they went to her and she did some sort of sign with her hands. They're like, that's the devil right there.
Oh my God.
The devil. The devil. So stupid.
Okay, Silas.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now you guys remember when Alicia Keys' voice cracked when she began singing this during the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah.
So it's corrected on the NFL channel's official version on YouTube. You gotta hear. So they said the original had aired Sunday night, then the fix.
Okay. Oh, did you hear it? Hold on, it comes right out. So here's the original version.
Some people
And they fixed it.
want nothing in
It's all right. Whatever.
Hall's eucalyptus is not like it used to be.
You got one more, Steve?
So, did you catch Blake Shelton getting snubbered by CBS at the Super Bowl? Now, they showed him, he did too. They showed him with Gwen Stefani, and the graphic only lists her name. There was really a half snub, though. So, Jim Nantz did at least mention him. So, it was hilarious. I noticed that too.
Well, I mean, the only thing worse than not being announced, like Gwen Stefani, and then Blake's there and not being announced. The only thing worse is being there's Gwen Stefani and Mr. Stefani. That would have been worse.
Yeah.
Mr. Stefani. All right. Thank you, Steve. All right, that is Steve Sleaze in the 50s. Don't forget, get your your passes for the show this Thursday. Bar 145 is going to be the Men of Exotica Male Review Show. Some of the hottest men from all over the country taking over the 419 at Bar 145. Get your tickets now, eventbrite.com, or go to our Facebook page and get your direct link to get your tickets for the show. Thursday, February 15th. So tomorrow's Valentine's Day. And if you ain't got a Valentine, stay home and rest, because Thursday we're going to be partying like it's 1999 at Bar 145.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, with an above-average Google rating, an A+ BBB rating, and 27 years in business, why shop for a car anywhere else? Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 107.7 The Wolf.
Shaking off the haters. DJ Insane. This man is insane. Is in the building.
Boy, how you make me close. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, yeah, come and go. 'Cause you turn me on when you're boy, that's true. Boy, just let me deep. Bring it close. But I think it's over, boy. I want you to rock. Change position.
Here we go. Check it out. Baby, you're looking fine. I have you open all night like your eye. I'll take you home, baby, let you keep me company. You give me some of you, I give you some of me. You look good, baby, must taste heavenly. I'm pretty sure that you got your own recipe. So pick it up, yeah, I like you. I just can't get enough, I gotta drive through. Cause it's me, you, me, you. All night, have it yours. For I feed your appetite. Let me get my ticket, baby, let me get in line. I can tell the way you like it, baby, super side. Hold on, you got yours, let me get mine. I ain't even till they turn over the clothes sign, check it.
Take my order, put your body like a get me out. Let me walk into your body till you get me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Take my order, put your body like a carry out. And let me walk into your body till it's lights out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Cut me out. One, I take two, number threes. That's a whole lot of you inside of me. Now it's a full of myself to want you full of me. And if it's room for dessert, then I want a piece. Baby, get my order right, no air rise. I'ma touch you in all the right areas. I can feed you, you can feed me. Girl, deliver that to me, come see me. Hey.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. Been too long for the nigga so cheap. Being flex OD and sex OD. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah. Pretty little thing, you got a bag and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Waiting hitting you the DM looking violent. Talking while you come around and not deciding. Through the Cooper 17 on guidance. You staying low, but you know what the price is. They ain't never catch you know it being modest. Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin', yeah. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. Got it, girl, you got it. Got it, girl, you got it.
She just got her hair done. She wanna smoke, it, but it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
She ain't fly, she ain't trick, she ain't trick. Call her homegirl base, cause they hit. Cause a real feel it. Cause your homegirl, she a bullshit. Mother hungry, never been no cold thing. Taking trip in the clip, use the word on my slip. Let me slide, he drip, too much water, you might slip. On a late night. She ain't like queen, never had your pay right. Real again, bring our friends, on teams, on beats, on shit. In the crib, we gon' do this.
She just got her hair done. She wanna hit, but it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
She in a bag, not a feelings. Shit, a bag a little different. So she rag a little different. Got the status and the vision. She a baddie on a mission. She ain't no ordinary listen. She a big girl, don't need no referrals. She got degrees, she don't need you should curve. Not a top, no front, do a lot for a number. Need a pull round. She been hot all summer. If you figure out the balance, you be rich forever. Best thing, I won't make you have it together. Waist training. For what? Keto doing enough. And plus, all the squats got you thick as ever. Whoa.
She just got her hair done. She wanna hit, but it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
DJ Insane.
Right about now, Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars for top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, Princess of Property for Howard Hanna Realty, and K2 the Baroness, all hanging out with you. If you want to send us a text, 419-345-3375. Or you can call us 419-464-9292. Phones were working good yesterday. Sound good? So if you guys want to call, they work.
Yeah.
They work.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, crystal clear.
Crystal clear. Hey, Baroness, you said you came across something kind of interesting. That what was that?
So there's a new dating app now for singles.
Oh, Christ.
And
I hope it's for singles.
It's called Score. And it's
Score.
a dating app for people with credit scores of 675 or above. It's a social experiment aimed at making people feel more comfortable discussing money and relationships and better understanding personal finance. It's only supposed to run for 90 days.
That's not a thing.
That is, it's interesting because
that's a horrible.
You think it's a horrible idea?
I do.
I don't. See, here's the
because here's the thing. You're having financial conversations with people who are on the same financial level as you.
Right.
650, 675, whatever
Right.
that is, right? Now, real life, you fall in love with 500.
I know.
In real life,
keeping you away from 500.
No, but see, and that's not the thing. Look, your credit score is, dude. If you let a credit score affect who you choose to be in a relationship with, then I seriously, I don't know. I question the motive.
Here's what I 100% disagree with you. 100%.
Really, bitch? Look at where you're sitting. Who are you? Shut up. You ought to be like, you are absolutely right, Demetrius. I can't believe nobody has ever said the truest things in the world. These words have never rang more true to anyone in my life.
This is a guy speaking right now that's been trying to buy a house for 3 years. So I know, I get it. But here's what I will say is that, see, now you made me forget my thought. No, I'll remember.
The truth shakes your brain.
No, I don't. You are an insurance expert. Okay, insurance has nothing to do with credit, but yet the credit, your credit does have something to do with your insurance rates. There is something to be said for someone that someone of your character versus your credit score.
You can't use an industry that is inherently evil as an example to prove your point.
I'm just saying
credit shouldn't have anything to do with insurance. So to use that and say, well, insurance companies or any other industry, hell, I'll even say
yeah, you know more of them than I do, but a lot of them that have nothing to do with credit use credit scores.
Yeah, and that in itself, well, if you want to look at it as, hey, this tells me that somebody is steady. He like this person makes their commitments and blah blah blah. Absolutely, I would go, yeah, this person's never missed a payment. That means they're very responsible,
right?
That absolutely, but what that really means is they have auto pay.
I got it.
That don't mean that they're responsible. It doesn't mean that they're nice people. It doesn't mean that they're open and worthy and will have the ability to give you love. What that means is that they just have direct deposit and auto pay.
I got a call. 419-464-9292. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What's your comment?
I was just calling to say it might not affect me dating you because your credit score is lower than mine, but it might mean we're not going to be serious or ever get married.
Why? There you have it.
Why?
So
why? Because I worked hard for my credit score, and I'm not going to let you bring me down.
I'm not going to let your 400 mix with my 750.
But
bitch.
here's the thing: like your credit score will always be your credit score. It'll only be affected.
No.
Yes.
If you not when you get married, because your money is my money.
No, exactly.
See,
whoa.
Exactly. I'm not taking your debt. You 450 loser. You 500 piece of crap.
What are you talking in the mirror? What are you doing? Are you trying to amp yourself up, buddy? Is this you telling you that you're somebody special? You just look in the mirror and go, "You 500 bitch." Yes, that's me.
Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. 419-464-9292. Go ahead.
The only time like your credit score in a relationship will really affect what you're doing is if you want to buy a house.
Exactly. Well, that's a big part of it.
Well, no, that is not. You're assuming everybody wants to buy a house. That's not true.
Kelly.
Don't be a dick.
Everybody, first of all, let me clear. Everybody wants to buy a house. You do. You buy it from me.
Yeah. Yes.
Let me get second.
Okay, if you fall into that.
Second, go ahead, Kelly.
Second is this. If you want to buy a house and you're married, it can go, the loan can go to your significant other, and you don't have to be on it.
But let me finish my thought.
Because that's how I bought my house. Because my wife's credit score, my ex-wife's credit score was crap. I was on the loan. I was on the title. It was my house.
But you can also be both on the title and just one on the loan.
Yeah. But let me finish my thought is that, and this is coming from a guy that's got a 550 or so. I don't know what I have, but I mean, it's very low. So, but what I would say is that there is some sense of
your credit score's got to take mood altering medication.
Shut up.
It's so low. it's on Lexapro.
There is something to be said for the type of person that keeps a high credit score.
That is not no.
It is an indication.
No, it's not. It is not an indication of who you are as a person.
Yes, it can.
No, it's not.
So I think the whole goal of this was to have people who are dating talk about finances without feeling weird about it. And I don't know if that's really important when you first start dating, but I will say this. I have a girlfriend who dated this guy. They never talked finance. They got engaged. They got married. About 3 weeks into the marriage, she's like, he has so much debt that I did not know about. And she's like, it's not a little debt. It's like so much debt. And she goes, I'm not mad at the debt. I'm mad that he felt like he couldn't share it with me, because like we can figure out debt and how to repay and do all that stuff. But the biggest red flag to me 3 weeks into our marriage is that he didn't feel comfortable enough to talk to me about it.
But here's my question though. Is that a red flag? Because some douchebags around here attach
Don't look at me
shame
like
to
that.
it. They tell you, yes, they tell you it's an issue of your character, and they tell you that, and nobody wants to take into account that sometimes life happens.
That's not me saying that. Industries are saying
Dude, that's
say that.
exactly what you just said. You just said that it is an aspect of your character.
I said it can be. It can be 419-345-3375. Someone, that's a text message line talking into the mirror. D comes up with some good ones. No, he doesn't. He absolutely doesn't come up with some good ones. But finishing my thought is that one of our biggest struggles as when you're with somebody is financial. So if you've taken your time to build a 700-800 credit score, and you get involved with someone that's got a 500, that's additional stress on you that you're taking on for no reason. There's no reason why. Hey, I'm being introduced to people that have the same credit score I do, so we can build an empire together.
And I'm also being introduced to people who are white, just like me, or black, just like me, or Asian, just like me, because I want to have something that I know I have in common with somebody. And let me just say this: look, a credit score can be broken and can be built and can be broken and can be rebuilt.
Right.
Can you do that with love? Can you do that with a life partner? Can you do that? Because honestly, I tell you right now, it is just an imaginary number. And if you come in and you have 14 bags of luggage that say Kelly on it, and I have no luggage,
I might have a couple luggage.
Yeah, I'm not mad at your luggage because it's got your name on it. It ain't mine.
But here's the thing, and we're talking about this new dating app that you can only get in with a certain credit score, so it's for people with good credit. But here's the thing, though, Demetrius, is
it's coming in hot, folks.
It's okay to fall in love with someone with a 500 credit score, and you guys build together. That's great. But when you're coming into a brand new relationship, if you can choose to not have that stress and go somewhere where the people have cared about their credit as much as you have, why would you not pick that?
Kelly's awful quiet over there.
You know why?
What is wrong with that?
I will tell you what is wrong with that, because it excludes an entire piece of the population. It excludes options that you have. Look, debt is debt. Everybody has it. I hate to break the news to you. People who are rich have debt.
Mm-hmm.
People who are rich have more debt than you have. I guarantee you.
And a lot of times they don't pay it.
Yes.
They
declare bankruptcy and then they move the hell on.
And then they get a high credit score again because they declared bankruptcy.
I'd like to show me one rich person who has a poor credit score. Donald Trump has declared bankruptcy 6 times. What's his credit score?
I don't know. All right, K2, what were you going to say?
I don't even know now. I'm completely distracted now.
But I mean, overall, what are your thoughts on this thing?
Coming from a person who has a horrible credit score, I don't think that should be something that holds you back from dating someone. That doesn't matter.
It doesn't measure who they are.
It does not measure. Like everybody's been through something. There's a reason that it happens, and you can't judge somebody on that. Again, it's back to how do they make you feel? What's the chemistry? What's the relationship like? Do you feel safe with them? Well, then that's.
But you guys are framing it wrong. It's not that you're excluding them. It's that from the beginning you're only picking from these people.
And what is that called? What is that called? From the beginning, you're only picking other people.
Maybe I didn't frame that right.
Exclusion.
Maybe I didn't frame that right. It's coming out of my mouth. But you know what I'm saying? It's like you're starting at square zero. It's not like you're with somebody, find out they have a 500 credit score, and you're going to dump them because you've already in the relationship.
You've already pre-dumped them.
This dating app is just saying, "Hey, we're going to introduce you to people like you."
Oh my God! Listen to your words.
I did.
Yeah, how's it sound?
It sounds a little weird, but the point doesn't change.
No, the point is muddled. You might as well put that in a glass with some ice and pour vodka over it. It's so muddled.
I just think the dating app should just be gone altogether. Just not the way to go.
It is, because look, how do you verify somebody's credit score? Is this dating app? This dating app
app doesn't, I'm sure.
So all of a sudden now, to get through this credit score, you got to check my credit, which is going to put a hit on my credit. So I get a hard inquiry on my credit report for a dating app, but please. And then all of a sudden now basically you're just dealing with people who have kind of told you that they have a 680 credit score. Look, life is, I hate to quote this cat, but Charlie Mack said it the best. Life be lifing sometime. And you know what? You cannot judge somebody on something that I consider to be part of lifing.
I agree. Like you're painting me out to be some bad guy.
No, you're doing this all yourself, buddy.
No. I'm a decent guy, I think, with a 500 credit score. Because life be lifing. But I'm saying if you're starting at ground zero and you have a choice to pick someone that's got a credit score equal to yours, or you're choosing a struggle if you choose someone that has less. Now, if you're already together and have a chemistry and you're doing things together and all that, and then you find out he's got a bad credit score and then you dump him, then that says something about you. But I think it says something
about you if you go, I'm not dating anybody who has less than a 680 credit score.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm going to join an app that's got.
Which is exactly saying that.
It's not saying that I'm not going to go to a grocery store and still find someone. I'm saying I'm also on a dating app.
Absolutely, it does. Man. It does not say that you are out there looking in the grocery store, because obviously credit scores concern you. So you have joined an app that is, you haven't joined Zeus, you haven't joined eHarmony, you haven't done any of those. eHarmony,
you haven't joined Black.
eHarmony, I don't even know what that is. But
of course you don't.
I assume once you join it, you never go back. But
oh my God, can't with you today. It's only for your first break here.
What'd you do? Just pick this topic?
Kelly K2 picked it.
I didn't pick it. It was casual conversation on a break. It turned into more. From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wall.
She did say during the commercial break, she's like, man, Dee's coming in late. This is going to piss him off. Let's talk about dating apps with credit scores.
Let's talk about everything that ticks Dee off today.
Well, because look, and I hate to say it like this all the time, but this isn't really this app isn't geared towards women. It's geared towards men. Because men never care about a credit score. Men don't care about your job. Men don't care about how many bills you have. Men have never asked that question. But women have asked this question.
So you're saying that it's going to be more women joining because men don't care what your credit.
Men don't care what your credit score is. When's the last time you asked any woman that you were with what her credit score was?
No, I don't disagree. Well, you don't ask anybody that.
But no, that's not true. I
get
the point.
Do you ask that in dating? Like you're dating?
I get the point.
You understand what I'm saying?
I get the point. What you're saying, yeah, is that men, if they love you, they don't care if you got a job. They don't care anything. Women do care about that because the first thing your girl's going to say, "What's he do for a living?"
Yeah, what's he going to do for you? How what's he going to buy you? What are the things that he can provide?
All right. Whenever you're ready, K2.
I'm just going to start over. From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. The overpass on Lime City Road between Mandel Road and Buck Road is reduced to one lane with temporary traffic lights to alternate the traffic, so be prepared. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. For Tuesday, it'll be partly sunny skies with a high of 40, and overnight will be clear with a low of 25. It is currently 30 out. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
It's time for Taylor Kia.
Some dealers offer new vehicles at MSRP, but can they offer below invoice? You heard right. At Taylor Kia, you can drive away in a brand new Kia for under invoice. Get ready for winter with a brand new Kia Sorento third row SUV with all-wheel drive. Lease for a low $239 per month, plus make no payments until February 2024. Get as low as 2.9% financing on select new Kias. Listen up, Ohio. Don't settle for MSRP when you can drive brand new Kias for under invoice. And the Taylor Credit Team wants to approve you. It's time for Taylor Kia. Shop 24/7 at TaylorAuto.com or stop at one of our 3 convenient locations: Toledo, Findlay, and Lima. To qualified buyers, 36 month lease with $2,999 due signing plus taxes and fees. 10K annual buy. Offers are mutually exclusive on select models. 2.9% APR for 48 months. Offers expire 12/3/23.
When your taste buds are telling you it's time for something sweet, you'll find delicious chocolates and candy at Old Gilead's Candy Counter at Grandma's Pantry in downtown Grand Rapids. Choose from a wide selection of caramels, chocolates, and gummies, and old-time vintage candies, too. Grandma's Pantry, Grand Rapids Yum Yum Shop, 24175 Front Street, downtown Grand Rapids. Make a day of it with the entire family at Grandma's Pantry, part of the shops at Carson Block.
Check out Twice But Nice Resale Shop. They buy and sell everything for children, gently used and new clothing, books, strollers, baby items, shoes, toys, and more. Twice But Nice Resale Shop on Sylvania Avenue between Douglas and Seaport, next to Cake Art Supplies, open 7 days a week. Mention you heard this ad for an additional savings. Check them out on Facebook at Twice But Nice Toledo. Like and share their page with a 5-star review for $5 and free clothing.
And now another no-brainer money-saving tip from Progressive.
It looks like your luggage is over 50 pounds. Is there anything you can take out?
Oh, yeah. Let me just toss all these $20 bills.
Great. Let me grab you a trash can.
Stop. Instead of throwing money away, move some clothes into a carry-on. And here's a better tip from Progressive on how not to waste money. Don't pay too much for car insurance. Drivers who switch and save could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I got to change the oil in my car. Right now, get 5 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic with an STP extended life oil filter for only $36.99.
Get in zone.
What do I do with my old oil? We can recycle your used oil for free.
Get in zone.
And do you have oil for my old work truck? You can find the right high mileage oil to help it go farther right here at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
I'm Honest Abe of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, I'm getting my entire body waxed, starting with my
To be honest, Honest Abe doesn't have to get his body waxed to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what?
Our guaranteed approval is enough for that.
Now that's crazy!
Nationwide has the largest inventory of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And with great warranties available, you know they're reliable.
Plus, push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade and cha-cha-cha! I didn't even know I had hair.
Find out more at nationwidetoledo.com. Then experience car buying the way it was meant to be at Nationwide Auto Finance. 2121 Woodville Road.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
Visit nationwidetoledo.com.
Hey, it's Amy Davis. If you're wondering if you need a new furnace, Tom from Wojo's can send you in the right direction.
If you have PVC running out of the side of your house for your vent, it means you have a high efficient furnace already. If it's running good, I would just have it clean and checked. But if you have an older furnace with a metal vent going out of your chimney, you'll absolutely save money, and it will pay back in a shorter period of time by putting the 90% plus furnaces in.
So how do we get a hold of you?
419-693-3220 or on the web at wojosheating.com.
Some days, my active psoriatic arthritis makes it hard to get in the game. Now, the ball is in my court, thanks to treating my skin and joints with Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults.
Nothing is everything.
Skyrizi helps with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. For those who also have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible with just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty, and K2, the Baroness, is here as well. It's time for the food report for today. A little more, lighten it up a little bit for you, Demetrius. I guess yesterday was National Pizza Day. Did anybody celebrate?
Mm-mm.
No?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Did you? Did you have pizza yet? What kind of pizza did you have?
Yeah, I was at Rosie's.
That doesn't mean you celebrated National Pizza Day. You just went to an Italian restaurant.
Yeah, but I had pizza.
She had pizza.
There we go.
I had their happy hour. They have a great happy hour.
Do they?
Yeah.
And Rosie?
We had mama bread.
Rosie's Pizza is, you sleep on that, man. That is some good pizza. What?
Everybody's running for second. That's all.
Don't tell me. Don't talk about Gino's again.
What? I can't. What?
You know what they say about
you know what they say about Gino's?
Is if you have a low credit score, you think it's the best pizza. The lower the credit score, the better you think it tastes.
You know what I hear? I hear that if you have a 500 credit score and you have a piece of Gino's pizza, your credit score jumps to 550.
Really?
Yeah. Immediately a 50-point jump in your credit score. Imagine what a whole pizza would do.
What do you think the 5 favorite toppings are for pizza?
Pepperoni.
Yes.
Mushrooms.
Yes.
I like a banana pepper.
No, but I love a banana
sausage.
Sausage is number 3.
Sausage, green pepper.
Nope.
Onions. Yeah, would be about that one.
No onions. These ones are a little tricky. Extra cheese is considered a topping.
Okay.
So it's pepperoni, sausage, extra cheese, mushrooms, and chicken. I don't like chicken.
No, I don't like chicken on pizza.
Really? You either? What do you like those chicken bacon ranch pizzas?
No, I don't.
I don't either. I don't either.
No, you wrap that in the tortilla like the rest of the restaurant. What are you doing?
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, you lazy ass.
Have you seen the new pizza from Pizza Hut that they were
constructed wrap is what I call that.
they were doing on the Super Bowl. They were trying to push this sweet and spicy. So which I love that what is
combo.
that like a sweet chili sauce or whatever. What do you guys call it at Buffalo Wild Wings? The sweet like a sweet chili sauce. Is that what it's called? Like
yeah,
like a
yeah.
What do you think?
Because you were like you were confusing me with like the words. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Maybe it was the other. Like I don't know.
Maybe it's a whole damn morning.
Pizza Hut is now putting that on a pizza, and I'm like, man, that's a lot of that sauce on the pizza.
Lot.
I don't know.
It almost needs to be drizzled.
Yeah, and like you pick it up with like in the commercial, you pick it up and it's like the sweet and spicy sauce or sour sauce or whatever you call it. It's just like pulling off the pizza. I'm like, man, that's a lot of that stuff. I like that stuff, but
Me too.
It's a lot of it. Pineapple is now the 6th most popular topping in America. Our least favorite toppings are anchovies, jalapenos, eggplant, broccoli. If you ever bring me a pizza with broccoli on it, bro, we are fighting.
Yeah. Frankly, though, I have a feeling that we wouldn't be friends anyway. Because, like, I have a feeling like you were on that other app with the high credit score, and you're also on like Date Birkenstock app and things like that. Don't shave your armpit app.
See, my perfect pizza is a thin one of those cracker crusts, and I love my pizza cut into squares. I don't know why I like squares better than pieces, but 20% of people prefer squares over strips.
Well, of course, but what are we talking? Is a strip like a regular traditional slice?
Yeah.
That's not a strip. That is a slice, and you will refer to it as such.
I don't know why they called it a strip.
Like that is ridiculous. I know what a strip is. A strip is like you pull it out of cheesy bread.
Yeah.
Strip. Yeah. Like a slice is triangle.
Okay, so what is your favorite toppings? I'm like interested.
Just what you guys said. For me, it's green pepper, mushroom, onion, banana peppers, sausage, and pepperoni.
So you have 2 toppings. What are your go-tos?
Oh Jesus!
You only
pepperoni
have 2
for sure.
You only have 2.
I won't eat the pizza, but if I have to do 2, sausage and pepperoni.
Sausage and pepperoni. You're a meat lover guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly,
I see you.
Honestly, Colleen buys for the kids. She'll buy cheese and pepperoni pizzas. I won't even touch it because I
Those are basic.
I like all the time. I like all the time.
That is. I like to call that like my Starbucks order.
Mm-hmm.
It's super basic. It's like pizza with Uggs. It is cheese, and then if you want to really up it, then you get the Ugg slippers, and that's pepperoni, and then every white girl will buy it, at least get a slice.
Everyone's trying to get you going today. Our text message number 419-345-3375. The barbecue chicken pizza. I like that. You don't like the barbecue sauce?
No,
I like that. That's
Once again, look,
anything with chicken.
Look, if it's chicken, wrap it up. I don't need to see it. Like the only time I want to see chicken out in the environment and in the community is if it's fried or if it comes on a salad. But if it's like chunked up, you better wrap that in the tortilla or put it in a taco.
All right. So someone else said their favorite toppings are pepperoni and feta. Haven't tried feta. That sounds interesting. Here's the one.
How long have you been in the country?
Here's the one that's going to get Demetrius. Gino sucks. J&G's. It's where it's at.
Who are you? Stop. Get off your Boost Mobile, dork.
J&G's is where it's at.
J&G's. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to go with all the consonants that sound the same.
We ask you to not listen to the show anymore, please. That's your choice.
Oh, yeah.
That's Demetrius over here.
You just turn off the radio. You're about to get your electricity cut off anyway.
But another one said my favorite combo. This is a decent one: pepperoni, bacon, and banana peppers.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Banana peppers,
But
man.
I have to have mushrooms. I want mushrooms.
People sleep on banana peppers. Yeah, I love mushrooms.
Banana peppers are like no commercials on Amazon Prime. It is $2 extra, but it makes it so much better. You need to understand. Banana peppers are a flavor enhancer. If you see me and we're having a special night and I pull out banana peppers, girl, just know
you're special.
You're
He's
special.
in love.
I'm about to kick this up a notch. It's about to beat Bobby Lane.
Bobby Lane. Honestly, and probably my favorite pizza is probably Village Idiot. I mean, they have the cracker crust for me, check. They have the square pieces, check, and their toppings game is on lock. Like big chunks of sausage, full ass mushrooms.
Yeah, the button mushrooms.
Mushrooms. You know what no one does. What I'm gonna do if I ever have pizza again, I'm gonna do the old world pepperonis.
Yeah.
They kind of go into little cups.
Yeah, the little one.
Oh man,
So
what's the place that does that?
I'm gonna open up my own pizza joint, and I'm gonna call it Areolas, and I'm gonna let you pick out the size of pepperoni based on the woman that you're with.
Shut up. Jesus. I apologize. Yes, we do. We apologize for him.
We have sleep deprived Demetrius.
I know, right? All right, moving on to the food report.
Welcome to Areolas.
I gotta see him to know that you're not lying to me.
All right, more of the food report. Today is National Pancake Day.
ass day.
IHOP is celebrating by giving away free short stacks of pancakes today.
Yum.
Free short stack, Demetrius.
With the purchase of what? Can you just walk in?
I don't know. It just
I
don't have it.
I hate those.
Can I probably go through the app?
Go through the app or buy
you know
something.
What? I'm like, since being in like the service industry for as long as I have, dude, these specials runs chills through my heart, like down my spine, because like you just I don't go, oh wow, look, everybody gets like free stuff. I go, great. More people I gotta clean up after. Like it.
Someone said that fungus does not belong on pizza. Someone else said
that person is crazy.
Someone else said order my Marcos with Old World pepperonis. I guess that's an option. I didn't know that.
It is an option.
That is cool.
Can you order like a bunch? Is that like across the board? Can you just order things old schooly?
I don't know.
Like
kind of like it.
I want the guy to take my order, be old school. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, welcome.
And then another one said Blackberry Corners has the best pizza.
Yes, so good.
Where's this at?
$5.79.
We have to
That
do
sounds
a road
far.
trip.
If your roads if the title of your roads got numbers in it, you're too far from me.
It's worth it.
Like,
It's worth it.
If your address starts with County Road, then guess what?
Dude, I take the food truck out to like when I do graduation parties for people, and they're like, "You're gonna go on County Road A, where County Road E intersects off 470." I'm like, Jesus, where are you?
Yes. Like
I got to add an extra travel charge. I don't even know where it's at, but I can tell.
Dude, like I had somebody try to book me on for a show, and they were like, "Our club's on 1895 Coon Road," and I was like, "Nope, nope. Nobody, nope. Just the title says it's country."
All right, more of the food report. I don't know how Demetrius didn't get excited about this or show up at this thing, but Taco Bell, which is his favorite place, that and Gino's, his two favorite places. Taco Bell had a super fan. You know when Apple every year they have that event and they announce all their new stuff, like that big event. Well, Taco Bell had their first ever Live Más event, and it was very similar. Like, boom. So there's a ton of changes coming to Taco Bell. Number one is
¿Cómo está? Welcome our Presidente El Steve Jabos. We are rolling out the new Taco 14.
Tons of changes. So, number one, would you like to try a Taco Bell's new Baja Blast pie?
No.
It's a pie made with the same crap that they use for the Baja Blast.
Nope.
just your description makes everybody not want to try.
I don't understand this.
I know.
It's in pie form. So like you know how the drink is blue or whatever. The piece of pie, it's like kind of like a cheesecake pie. It looks like it's blue.
They can stop.
And your teeth will be blue.
Stay in your lane.
My mom says bring back the tostada. Man, she's so mad that they don't have the tostada anymore.
I used to
Bring back the Mexi Melt.
I knew how long it had been since she'd been there when she's like, "Can you give me a tostada?" I'm like, "Mom, I don't think they've had tostadas in a decade."
You know what? The one thing that they did, and I mean, this was so many years ago, but I just remember they had a BLT taco for a little while.
Really?
And
I don't remember that at all.
I would crave. I mean, this was in my 20s, so this was 20 years ago. I would crave. That's the only thing I would eat from Taco Bell.
Okay, so here's some of the things they're doing. Number 2024, they're bringing back the fries, but for a longer time. Their fries are good.
It's just fries with cheese sauce.
No, it's Rally's fries with cheese sauce.
Yeah,
they're good.
exactly.
They got a little Mexican flavoring on it. It's good. But
go to Rally's.
They said they're trying to make a way that they can bring them back full time, which I don't understand. It's like if you could bring them back.
Do you have a fryer?
I know.
I assume you have a truck delivery. Just order it once or twice a week,
right?
And you can have it all the time, depending on when your truck shows up. Like we have a truck that shows up twice a week. So if I run out of something on a Tuesday, guess what? I know I'm gonna have it on a Wednesday,
right?
Because I keep continually ordering it.
So here's the other thing: they're bringing back the Cheez-It Crunch Wrap.
Nobody cares.
Which is with the Cheez-Its.
Has anybody ever heard of the Cheez-It Crunch Wrap?
Well, they introduced it for a brief trial back in 2022, and they say that it was good, and people liked it, so they're bringing it back.
Did they?
They're also bringing
people
it back.
like it because this is the first time I've ever heard of it.
Right, I hadn't heard of it either, but apparently they taste pretty good too. Since the Crunch Wraps and Tostadas, Mom, were gone from the Taco Bell's menu in an even more limited time than anticipated. Well, this time of year, Taco Bell is going to have the Cheez-It ones. They're bringing back the Chicken Crispinata.
First of all, how do you bring back stuff that no one's ever heard of?
I don't know. They're doing a jalapeno flavored chicken nuggets to the lineup.
Okay, so you mean spicy nuggets?
Yeah, complete with a jalapeno honey mustard dip.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, at some point, there's going to be tahini flavored items on the menu, including tacos, cinnamon twists, and tahini spiced strawberry freeze. Taco Bell is stepping their game up. They have some new sauces too, including an avocado flavored salsa verde and something called Sarah Banero sauce.
I feel bad for Sarah Banero.
So there's a lot of stuff coming in 2024. They're saying that
I can't wait.
Why are you not excited? You love Taco Bell.
I do. I love Taco Bell, but once again, I'm loyal to a handful of products.
You like it missionary, and you like the same products at Taco Bell.
Yeah, like there are Look, I
know.
As I grow,
don't touch yourself.
Don't touch yourself and go to Gino's.
Dude, first of all, if you give me a soft taco, that would touch me. But But yeah, I have product loyalty for a handful of things. Like there are a handful of things I'm never going to order off of a McDonald's menu because I just don't dig them. There are a handful of things that I just won't order off of a taco. It's a big beef burrito supreme. It's the Mexican pizza. It's the soft tacos, and occasionally a bean burrito with no rice.
Man, people sleep on just the bean burrito. We gotta have the sauce though. I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta have the red sauce on there, and I don't know if they still have the green, but I used to put red and green sauce on it. Man, it was so good. Anyway, that is your food report for today.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. Right now, there is slow-going traffic on Airport Highway Exit 8, and it is causing about a 5-minute delay. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name-brand items. Plus, with no credit-needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon. We're online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. For Tuesday, it'll be partly sunny skies with a high of 40, and overnight it'll be clear with a low of 25. We are currently at 30 degrees. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Anna here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Well, you finally turned your basement into that extra bedroom for when family comes to town. But wait, do your guests have a way out in case of emergency like fire? If not, call Toledo Basement Repair. They'll install an emergency exit window called an egress window. First of all, it's the law. Second, it's just plain safer for you and your guests. Toledo Basement Repair's egress windows are easy to open and serve as an emergency exit for emergencies. Call Toledo Basement Repair for a free in-home inspection at 419-504-HOME.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended Silver Unlimited plan. So you can give your janky phone to your kid.
Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Online only. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
Food Town has everything you need for your family dinner table. Fresh, crisp produce, USDA choice meats, plus a deli and bakery ready to take your order. Food Town is your neighborhood store with the right products and services, all at the right prices. Come to your local Food Town. Open 7 days a week. 8926 Lewis Avenue in Temperance or 2725 West Central near Westgate. See more values at foodtownmarket.com.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for 2. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals. 2 targets, rental eye and ear protection, all for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock, the largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. TowersArmory.com.
Hi, my name is Alani. A little thing I like about the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is that you taste the crunch, you taste the pepper jack cheese melting, and you taste the spicy flavors in the sandwich. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is you get that rich flavor of the chicken and definitely that nice, tangy, warm bite. It's the perfect harmony of spiciness and taste.
Order the Spicy Deluxe Sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice, newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than that.
Now another no-brainer money-saving tip from Progressive.
It looks like your luggage is over 50 pounds.
Got to tell you, my friends over at Furniture Palace, Toledo's largest locally owned furniture store. Concept is simple. Quality name brand furniture and mattresses you get at the major stores in town, but the guaranteed lowest prices in town. Out with the old, in with the new. Furniture Palace, Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. All right, coming up next, Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care and Serenity.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. Med1 Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? Med1 Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. Med1 Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. Med1 Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
Happy Valentine's Day from Serenity Health and Wellness and our new location, Serenity Nail Salon and Spa. Couples massage, facials, manicures, and pedicure specials. Online certificates, hassle-free at serenitymaumee.com.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Hey. So much going on. So talking Valentine's Day, of course. Tomorrow night, I will be doing a Latin-inspired dinner over at Hannah's Block. There's just a few tickets left. So that's going to be from tomorrow from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock over at Hannah's Block. You can go on their website or our website and get the link. And then I'm excited for tomorrow morning. I'm going to be on Channel 13 making cocktails.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. What are you making?
Oh, you can wake up and make it there.
Yeah, I'm really offended right now.
Weird. So weird.
Yeah, we're here every morning.
Wow.
I know. Well, no, they wanted a segment doing like different champagne cocktails. So we have.
How about this, Steve?
How about we do a segment where we wrap different kind of cocktails into entertainment news?
And you come on in the studio and sit next to us and do that.
Yeah.
I have been.
Or do I have to rename one of these people Rebecca Rainier?
No, what happens is this is going to be now 107.7 The Wolf, 13 ABC.
Yep.
So that you'll make it so you can come into the studio.
So, Steve, I've been on this show since last April, and you have been promising since last April to come in, and I have still not seen you.
Yes, dude.
Bro, I know. It's almost like that guy who's like, girl, I'm about to give you some good loving.
Yeah.
And you're like, and she gets all excited. And for months, he's like, girl, I'm going to put it on you. I'm going to put it on you.
Because you're long distance?
Yeah, I'm going to put it. Once I get there, girl, you just know it's about to be something special.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, you're like, but you never show up.
Yeah. Finally,
it's coming. It's
that's what the dude says too.
All right. Well, when it's coming, bring that champagne with you.
Yeah.
You'll know when it's coming.
Yeah, you got to bring some wine samples. Come on, what are you doing? Well, you got to pick a date. You got to pick a date. Come in. And we were just talking off the air. I'm like, I can't believe Steve goes through life as successful as he is, and is so crappy when it comes to technology. It's like, man, dude, I don't even know.
He's just pretty though, so people will just do that stuff for him.
I know, yes, pretty. That's a pretty people get through in life. It's ridiculous.
Y'all too much.
Me, I'm struggling here. I actually got to work.
That's right. That's right.
You pretty people just show up whenever, and I gotta be here and grind.
Andrew's up at 4 o'clock. He's setting up Demetrius' camera.
This dude shows up when he shows up. I'm like, man, pretty people, bro. Can't with you people.
Pretty has privilege. just know that. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with being stunning.
being stunning. Shut up.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. La 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 lawless. All right, Steve, what's going on in Sleaze?
Oh my gosh. Well, breathe a sigh of relief, everybody. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen are doing it because Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan broke up.
I don't understand. I don't know. So this was Scottie Pippen's son?
No, Michael Jordan's son, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife and Michael Jordan's son.
Yes,
and they, Michael Jordan's like, finally, they broke up. I mean, this whole thing has been a national nightmare for them.
He was like, first of all, you're the one kid I have who can't play basketball, and then you do this. Like, you go out with my Robin's ex-wife. I'm Batman. Scottie Pippen's Robin, and then, well,
your kid,
and then
Batman Jr.
Yeah, Snake's my sidekick's wife. Just, I mean, granted, she was not a nice person, and she is not very. She's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they're not together after the Real Housewives of Miami Star deleted all evidence of their relationship from her Instagram account. A source says that they are taking space from each other due to the tension in their relationship, which was allegedly incited by Marcus's dad, Michael Jordan, publicly denouncing it. So,
yeah. You know what that is? That is, hey, buddy, you like all these nice cars and that house and all the stuff that you could possibly get once I die? Well, guess what? If this continues, I'm going to put something in my will that says you get none of this.
Considering you have no talent to do anything.
I know, right?
Except live off my money.
Yeah, I suggest you listen.
Well, he could live off her fans only.
Oh my
page.
gosh, she makes bank.
She makes a lot of money.
So gross.
I
mean, I get
a lot
it.
of money,
She's
honey.
super pretty.
Well,
And
then why is it gross? If she's super
pretty.
I don't know.
Is she not? I thought the last picture I saw of her, I thought she was.
Well, I mean, she pays for the best absolute surgery and enhancement.
But I mean,
Scottie Pippen paid for
Oh
it.
yeah. Like, and to be completely honest, you have to know she was in it strictly for the money, because Scottie Pippen is not.
A good-looking man.
He looks like something you bear down, and then when you're done, you flush.
No, my friend, I have a way different.
Scottie Pippen is ugly.
No, from day one, I thought he was HO. I love him.
Scottie Pippen?
Yes.
Oh my God. Have you looked at him since your eye surgery?
Yes, I have.
Since your cataract surgery.
I don't believe you have, ma'am. I believe you fell in love with a blurry brown spot.
I mean, that's why I watch the Bulls.
Scottie Pippen looks like a clay figure that hasn't been finished.
Right?
Oh
He
my
looks like
gosh.
every villain in Gumby.
I gotta look at him again, but I remember. I think he looks so
No.
Yeah, you have to look at him sans cataract surgery.
Yeah.
All right. I think he looks
Report
good.
that.
Yeah, I don't.
That big nose, he looks like he always smells something. Like
You guys are hating on him. I don't
I'm
like
telling you,
I don't like
his
it at all.
nostrils are always flared like he's hogging everybody's oxygen.
Oh my goodness. I think I like him.
No, I don't think you do, ma'am. I
right.
think you have him confused with some prettier person named Scott.
All right. What else, Steve?
Somebody take care of him until one of them little places to get her some little wacky tobacco him to clear up that vision.
Well, she just got cataract surgery, but I don't think she's looked at a picture out of him since sans surgery.
What she needs is she needs Scottie Pippen surgery.
I think I do like him.
I don't think.
Make sure she saved the receipt to that surgery, honey. You might have to go back.
I feel like they didn't do anything. I feel like they just knocked you out and stood over your eyeballs and then woke you up and sent you home.
Well, the problem is when she went to Chief Padawa's eye surgery, he just put feathers over her eyes and
blew on her eyelids. I was like, "You are good."
I have some eye of newt that I have just let on fire.
Based on your insurance copay, this is all you can afford.
Yeah, girl, flip on this back tongue tea. You'll be all right.
Exactly.
That tongue tea.
All right. What else, Steve?
Oh, guys, what's in Kate Winslet news? Now, she recalls how she was deemed too fat when people commented at the time that her Titanic character's weight was the reason DiCaprio...
That the ship sunk?
Jack.
No, it was never the reason the ship sunk, a-hole. Wow.
Iceberg on the Lido deck.
Oy, 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 oy.
You know, Demetrius, fat shaming isn't cool in 2024.
What?
It is
Too
not
soon
cute.
for a Titanic joke?
It
Are
is
we
not
kidding?
cute.
Really? She did a weight joke about a movie called Titanic.
No, she said that the media would ask her why was she too big and she couldn't let anyone else on the door at the end, and that scarred her.
Did it?
Yes.
It's a movie, ma'am.
No, it scarred her.
Did it?
She says they were so mean. She says, I wasn't even effing fat. She says, if I could turn back the clock, I would have used my voice in a completely different way. I would have said no to journalists. I would have responded. I would have said, don't you dare treat me like this. I'm a young woman. My body is changing. I'm figuring it out. I'm deeply insecure, terrified.
You look back to 25 years ago and how mean we were as a society, whether it's her, Brooke Shields, whether it was Britney Spears, whether it was...
we were? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
There was a post Julia Roberts did with her niece Emma Roberts, and she then ended up coming back because there was so much negativity about her on this post about how bad she looked, everything she needed to do to change herself. It was disgusting.
Can I ask real quick? What is the internet? I mean, do you guys do you expect to just post stuff and then just have flowery things written underneath it all the time?
Why does it gotta be hate?
People are only hating to get eyeballs. It's not genuine hate. I could post something right now. Puppies smell nice and they're the best things ever. And I guarantee there's going to be stupid people on there. Even that is non-controversial. Even that, some a-hole is going to.
But you have to look. The internet is like a quarter. You can't just love the top of it. It's not just heads all the time. It's tails too. You don't just get to be mad at the quarter because every time you flip it, sometimes you get tails. Like when you post it, no, it doesn't. Then stop posting. If you don't like it, don't post.
Oh, Andrew lives for somebody to say something nasty on his
I know he does.
Let me sit down.
He wakes up at 3 o'clock and just goes, what else can I trigger people with?
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Your next book.
That is Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you in part by The Naked Man Show at Bar 145 this Thursday. Demetrius, man, I don't know. Oh, okay, Lee, the way you puff your chest out, I saw that. He's puffed his chest out.
You want to see that?
Oh, my God.
He's puffed his chest out.
Every day.
Oh, God.
Every day I'm pumping it.
Featuring Demetrius in the Exotic Male Review Show, some of the hottest men from all over the country. And Demetrius, this Thursday, February 15th, Bar 145. Get your tickets, eventbrite.com, or click on the link directly to, what's that?
I'm dancing to Copacabana.
Are you?
No.
And Andrew's going to sing
I'm going
talk
to sing
through
right through it. Her name was Lola.
She was a showgirl.
See you Thursday. It's going to be big.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, Nationwide Auto Finance has multiple ways to finance you, like our Buy Here, Pay Here program and our Credit Builder program. Check us out online at nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 1077 The Wolf.
DJ Insane! This man is insane. Is in the building.
Boy, you make me lose. Boy, you really give me high. I feel like I'm low, low. 'Cause you turn me on when you're on the way. Boy, that's true. Boy, just let me deep. Please, close, close. It's over, boy. I want you to rock, rock, change positions.
Here we go. Check it out. Baby, you're looking fine. I have you open all night like your eye. I'll take you home, baby, let you keep me company. You give me some of you, I give you some of me. You look good, baby, but taste heavily. I'm pretty sure that you got your own recipe. So pick it up, yeah, I like you. I just can't get enough, I gotta drive through. Cause it's me, you, me, you. All night, have it yours. Play before I feed your appetite. Let me get my ticket, baby, let me get in line. I can tell the way you like it, baby, super size. Hold on, you got yours, let me get mine. I ain't leaving till they turn over the clothes sign, check it.
Take my order, put your body like a carry out. Let me walk into your body till you hear me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Take my order, put your body like a carry out. And let me walk into your body till it's lights out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Turn me on, my baby, don't you cut me out. Cut me out. Number one, I take two, number threes. That's a whole lot of you inside of me. Now it's full of myself to want you full of me. And if it's room for dessert, then I want a piece. Baby, get my order right, no air ride. I'ma touch you in all the right areas. I can feed you, you can feed me. Girl, deliver that to me, come see me. Hey.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. Been too long for the niggas so cheap. Being flex OD and sex OD. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah. Pretty little thing, you got it back and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Waited hitting you the DM looking violent. Talking while you come around and now they starting. Blue the Cooper 17 on guidance. You was staying low, but you know what the price is. They ain't never catch you knowing being modest. Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin', yeah. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey, hey. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. Got it, girl, you got it. Got it, girl, you got it. She just got her hair done. She wanna smoke, it, but the day no fun. If the homies can't have none, the day no fun. If the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun. If the homies can't have none, it ain't no fun. If the homies can't have none.
She ain't blah, she ain't trip, she ain't trip. Call her homegirl base, cause they hit. I'm a real, feel it, cause your homegirl with it. She a cold mother, hoe, got homebreed, never been no gold digger. Take a trip, bring the clip, use the word on the flip. Let me high, cause he drip, too much water, might slip. On a late night. She ain't right, we ain't never had your bait right. Real again, bring her friends, on teams, on peaks, on strip, in the crib, we gon' do this.
She just got her hair done. She wanna get this, but it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
She in a bag, not a feelings. Shit, a bag a little different. No, she rag a little different. Got the status and the vision. She a baddie on a mission. She ain't no ordinary listener. She a big girl, don't need no referrals. She got degrees, she don't need you should curve. Not a dot, no front of do a lot for a number. Need a pull round. She been hot all summer. If you figure out the balance, you be rich forever. Best thing I won't make you have it together. Waist training for what? Keto doing enough. And plus, all them squats got you thick as ever. Whoa.
She just got her hair done. She wanna get it, but it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. She just left her man, and if he ain't a player, then he don't understand that it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
DJ Insane.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess Property from Howard Hanna Realty, and K2, the Baroness. Our text line to text through the studio, be part of the show, 419-345-3375, or you can call us 419-464-9292. And our phone was ringing off the hook yesterday at this time. We had Rose the Reader in the studio. Rose the Reader was in the studio from Detroit.
She loves us.
Bro,
she was not happy with us.
Can I say something in all
If I'm
honesty?
being honest.
Like, well, be good at what you do.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's remember, she's 20. She's a kid, so we don't want to have 4 grown-ass adults just firing and picking on a kid. So she's
a kid that charges $140 for a 40-minute session.
$120 for a 40-minute session.
Is it really?
$120
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So she's a kid.
And when she said something about the fact of Dee falling asleep, which she did not, but it's like, we don't make $120 in 40 minutes. He was at a job the night before and did not get home until
frankly,
3 a.m.
the only
He
reason-
still got up and came in for her.
Let's read her review of her appearance on our show. Get off the air. Thank you for tuning in this morning and uplifting me. Shout out to my dad sitting through the whole negative experience with me. I always say, you know who your people are, and these are not my people. Not even close. Everything we go through in life is a learning experience, and I learned a lot about these people today. They are clearly non-believers and skeptics, clueless about my work. I am disgusted, shocked, and disappointed by their actions, ignorance, and lack of respect for me, my dad, my followers who have been waiting for this appearance, and my business most of all. Demetrius Nicodemus, you couldn't even stay awake for a 40-minute segment? Don't call a guest to travel from Michigan to Ohio if you're not going to make an effort to wake up, get ready, or fake that you're excited.
Okay, so I'm
Well,
gonna.
can I finish though?
No, let me interject on this little piece right here.
Oh, okay.
I was wide awake for your segment. The only reason I didn't say anything is because out of respect for your segment.
You were being nice.
I was being nice. I was being nice. If I were to have engaged, this would have been a totally different segment. Whoa. And it would have been over a lot sooner than what you were on for.
Let's see. She said, if you're not going to make it everybody get up early, okay. I'll never come back on 107.7 The Wolf again. I see and feel a new future is in need for all of you this year. Get off the air. Angels, thank you for showing me love, strength, power, and courage during this awful experience. I sincerely apologize to those who may have offended by any jokes made by these DJs. I felt like I should have walked out as soon as I walked in.
Good.
But I know business is business. I wanted you all to see what I felt for your own eyes. Thank you for the love. I'm back in Michigan. Thank God. I'm sorry for everyone's appointments that I moved to go to this appearance today. I always speak my truth and take what I do seriously. Okay. My gift is not something to be joked about, Andrew. So that was her message. Okay, so first of all, we've had a lot of psychics on, and I thought she looked good on Facebook. She's dancing, having fun. So I thought she's gonna be fun. Blah blah. She was the opposite of fun, and she didn't get. I don't know, man. It just wasn't a normal vibe. Like all her callers bombarded her phones from Michigan, and she's just bringing up dead people. And it's like there's other like that's all she wanted to do, and she was wrong half the time.
Right? She
just in here, she was like, "All right, well, your mom." She told me my mom is looking out for me and Dad. I'm like, was she not dead? And then she's like, anybody in this room got a dead mom? That's who it is. Like, what? She was just really bad. And I was trying to cover for her because she was getting it wrong a lot. And maybe it's the negative energy. Maybe it was our negative energy, but we weren't negative coming in.
So, and I have to believe, like, okay, so she kept saying how positive it was here. Oh, I feel the love. I feel so positive. And then when she left, she wanted to take our pictures.
And that was she didn't ask once.
No, like 3 times. Yes. So, like, for me, when I read that, I was like, she wasn't, I know that we were joking and she did get a little huffy puffy, but I don't think she was mad until she went back and read what her readers said. And then she was like, oh, I am mad. Oh, I don't like them. Oh, let me show them what I'm going to do. I don't think she really even knew to be upset until somebody told her to.
Let's take Janet Amid, for instance. Yeah. Janet doesn't mind. You make a little fun of her. She's having fun. You can have a conversation where you're talking to the listeners and you're like, dude, we're having fun. And you were trying to make it entertaining because you were boring as hell.
My issue is, it's not the fact that you're not mad at us. You're mad at the fact that you got shown to be what you are, which is a fraud. And that is what upset you. And the fact that you felt like you were disrespected. Look, if you were really and I embrace the other side. I am spiritual as hell. Let me tell you, like when I got married, when I was in St. Thomas, an old black woman stopped me at my hotel, had no idea who I was, and looked at me and said, your mother has passed and she wants you to know that she is so proud of you. Mm-hmm. I've had experiences like that.
Right.
So I believe in that stuff.
Right.
But when I watch somebody who clearly is preying on people's desperation and their need for validation, and is getting it wrong, and I've watched people yesterday on the call who were searching for something to make her right, who searched for something
because they were her people.
Because they were her people.
Right. I did a couple text messages in at 419-345-3375. I had to turn it off because her voice was annoying. Another one said I hated the way she kept saying girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh my God.
My angel.
My angel.
I get it.
And go on my Facebook.
And she's
bring your marketing.
And she's not listening. So I mean, she's from Detroit. She's not going to listen anymore. She wrote her review and she's moved on. So it's not like we're bad mouthing her like when she's sitting right here in the city. So I mean, it is what it is. It's just, it was weird. And she was not happy about it. And I've worked with a lot of psychics, but she was wrong a lot. And I was like, oh man.
After people told her not to be happy about it is when she wasn't happy about it.
Because she looked bad.
Yeah. She didn't realize how bad she looked.
On the way back, I was talking to K2 and I said, you know what? I have given Janet Amid I a lot of smoke. Yeah. I've blown a ton of smoke at her because of like the same thing. Like these people,
because of what she does.
Yeah, and but she takes it because she's confident in what she does, and she knows what her talents are.
Right.
But after yesterday, I apologize for half of the things I've said about you, Janet. Half of the things that I have said about you, madam, I take back because you are obviously rooted in some kind of talent.
Well, there are people that are just intuitive. Like they pick it up. I mean, that is a real thing. And I don't, when you say skeptics, I mean, I'm not a skeptic. I mean, Demetrius is not really a skeptic, but like he said, he calls out BS when he hears BS. But I don't think anyone here is a skeptic. I mean, we were open to her to come in and have
we were looking forward to it.
Yeah, we were looking forward. We didn't bring her in to bash her or make fun of her, and we're super pretty nice to her father.
And if you didn't know this was going to happen, how psychic are you?
That's what my friends said. All my friends were like, she should have known what she was getting into if she was that good.
Well, here's what she's used to, and I will say this too. She is used to TV people, and it doesn't matter how bad you are. They're going to be, everything's happy, everything's sunshine. We are real. I mean, we're real. And when it's hard to cover up when you're being that bad at something, And maybe she's got a weird energy, and maybe she is great at it, but it was not a fit for us.
Like if I tell you
back in here,
if I tell you, look, I have a horse, and my horse speaks only old school English, and the only thing he can say is neigh, but that's a horse, but he doesn't say anything else, and then you get mad because your horse don't talk. I'm like, but he says one word. But like you have told me that the horse can talk. Your horse ain't talking, Mr. Ed.
Go ahead, Kelly.
So, and she did say that our future here on the radio was bright. She did say that Demetrius was going to have the best year ever.
Yes.
And I'm going to believe her. I think our future is bright, and I'm hopeful that my friend has the best year ever.
I agree.
And I'm going to take her for what she was. But I will say this. She got upset after the fact. Yeah. She wanted to, 3 times she has to take our picture. She didn't post our picture, but she took it.
Yeah, and she was look. We were. I don't think we're mean to her. I mean, we may have said. I tried to make a little joke, and she got super offended.
She didn't understand it.
Yeah, and I snorted 3 times on that joke, which was probably the most offensive of the whole day because it was funny.
It was just an observation. It's because if I'm going to read Demetrius and the dead people, all the dead people sitting in the audience that are in his family, you don't know who's going to come forward. Uncle John, come on down. We're about to read you.
Yeah. So let me get this. So let me get this straight. You're so good. Like my dog comes through. My dog. Like that's the level of so, and you got a pet that lets you know what pets are coming through.
I'm gonna reach out to Janet and see if she wants to come in,
please. I owe her a public apology.
All right, we'll take care of that. Whew, man, that was interesting.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. The on-ramp to I-75 southbound from Verdun Avenue is closed permanently due to construction. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. For Tuesday, it will be partly sunny skies with a high of 40, and overnight it will be clear with a low of 25. The sun is starting to come out right now, and we are at 31. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
The premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for 2. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56, unlimited pistol and rifle rentals, 2 targets, rental eye and ear protection, all for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock, the largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. towersarmory.com.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center,
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on Auto Trader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on Auto Trader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on Auto Trader. Just you wait. Auto Trader.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended Silver Unlimited plan. So you can give your janky phone to your kid.
Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Online only. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
Time for Taylor. It's time for Taylor right now.
It's time for Taylor Kia. Some dealers offer new vehicles at MSRP, but can they offer below invoice? You heard right. At Taylor Kia, you can drive away in a brand new Kia for under invoice. Get ready for winter with a brand new Kia Sorento. Third row SUV with all-wheel drive. Lease for a low $239 per month. Plus make no payments until February 2024. Get as low as 2.9% financing on select new Kias. Listen up, Ohio. Don't settle for MSRP when you can drive brand new Kias for under invoice. And the Taylor Credit Team wants to approve you. It's time for Taylor Kia. Shop 24/7 at TaylorAuto.com or stop at one of our 3 convenient locations: Toledo, Findlay, and Lima. To qualified buyers, 36 month lease. 2009 would sign club at annual buy. Offers are mutually exclusive on select models. APR 48 for stock expire 12/3/23.
Hey, it's Amy Davis. If you're wondering if you need a new furnace, Tom from Wojo's can send you in the right direction.
If you have PVC running out of the side of your house for your vent, it means you have a high efficient furnace already. If it's running good, I would just have it clean and checked. But if you have an older furnace with a metal vent going out of your chimney, you'll absolutely save money, and it will pay back in a shorter period of time by putting the 90% plus furnaces in.
So how do we get a hold of you?
419-693-3220 or on the web at wojosheating.com.
This year, Dell Technologies wants to help you do amazing things with their best tech. For a limited time only, save on select next-gen PCs like the XPS 13 Plus, powered by Intel Core processors, and more. Plus, curate your dream setup with great deals on select monitors, mice, and more must-have electronics and accessories. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to leading-edge technology to match your forward-thinking spirit and free shipping on everything. Again, that's Dell.com/deals.
Now another no-brainer money-saving tip from Progressive.
It looks like your luggage is over 50 pounds.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of 5 cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty, and K2, the Baroness. All right. Fun times. What's the matter, Demetrius?
Hold on, I have a story coming through.
What do you have a story?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Hold on. You have a story that is looking over you. It's a topic that you think is intriguing.
How did you know?
It's coming through in the internet.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
So good.
Hold on. My followers, all my babies.
Your babies?
Yeah, my babies.
Uh-huh.
My babies.
Like, so you actually know what I'm going to do next, and you had no idea.
Yeah, I feel like you're doing a story on love, sex, and relationships.
It's exactly right.
Oh my God! Yes, it's coming through.
Can you guess the first story?
Sex.
Well, it's about Valentine's Day.
So close. It's sex. It's sex adjacent. Yep.
It's expected on Valentine's Day.
Maybe you have a grandparent who is also on Valentine's Day.
I'm saying you're good.
Thank you.
You're good. Good.
Tomorrow you can catch me on Google.
All right. Here's the 7 things people are buying for Valentine's Day. Nothing surprising here. Candy, greeting cards, Man, people still buying green.
Yes, greeting cards.
Are a
Stop
thing?
poo-pooing on greeting cards.
Why? What do you mean?
I love greeting cards.
Well, I hate them.
I love them.
I hate getting them. I hate having to go buy them. I hate having to pick them out.
You know what is great about picking out a birthday card or a Valentine's Day card or any of those things? It's because it allows you to flip through those things and you get to find the closest thing to your personality that you can. Like you get to flip through. You're like, my humor, like you're like, okay, I don't like this. This is a little too sappy. I'm looking for something a little sappy, funny. And then you go, okay, that's too funny. And then you got to work your way down towards the middle. And then you find the perfect card. Usually it's some old lady in a sundress with those glasses. You know her. Like she's got that cat that walks around her feet and she's got slippers on and a coffee cup.
She's in her moo-moo.
Right. And then you're like, this is perfect. Like I remember I bought on Mother's Day, I bought my mom a card. It was like to the best stepmom ever. That's what I bought her, a stepmom card. She was my real mom. And I bought her a stepmom card and I said, my real mom got a car.
Wow.
But it was funny and she laughed her ass off. It was the best card ever.
And it's amazing to me how special people like really love their cards.
I guess.
And I didn't know that. And my daughter's boyfriend, he has every card that anyone has ever given.
Really?
He
You know
saves
what?
them. Yes, it's special for him.
When I owned my State Farm agency, I would send out like just little. I had blank cards, and then I'd write a little note in them, and then mail them to my clients. And they'd come back. They'd be like, "Oh my
Ninja
god!"
selling.
They'd be like this. They go, "Oh, you just sent me a card just for coming in," and I'm like, "Yeah, it was great to see." And they're like, "I love getting cards."
Well, I like it.
Well, you just like getting any mail. It's not a bill.
Right? Right. When you see your name written in ink pen, you know it's not from Edison.
Right. Exactly. It's something special.
That's how Edison could trick you. If they just started writing their bills in ink pen,
yes, we would open them. I give this out every year. This little tip for you for Valentine's Day. If you do have a Valentine and you want to put something nice, you go get a card, obviously, like Demetrius said, get a nice card. And then you know how they always want you to personally write something in there too? You get a second card and you just copy that message handwritten onto the first card.
Oh my god.
that doesn't seem economically responsible.
Well, you could.
Well, then he has a side chick that he can get
the other card too.
He can write that
message to that one. I never thought of that. You cross-pollinate messages.
Did you know that actually today is the day that is considered to be Mistress Valentine's Day?
I thought it was day after.
No, it's the day before.
Oh.
It is the day before Valentine's Day because evidently the guy or woman, whoever is cheating, however this works out, takes the mistress to the restaurant first and then takes the wife to the same restaurant.
So he makes the reservation when he comes the first time. When it's slow.
And then he tests out the food with the side chick.
What?
And then he takes his real chick to the restaurant if the food is good.
Wow.
All right, 7 things we're buying for Valentine's. Number 3 is flowers, obvious. Number 4 is an evening out. Obviously, you better make a reservation, though. It's hard to get. It's like a Friday or Saturday in Toledo on Valentine's Day. It's packed.
What I do is I make my Valentine reservations like the first week of January.
See,
Yeah, you can't get in if not at a really good place.
Oh, so I don't go to the good
That's
places.
too confident. I don't know if I'm going to be with you on the 14th of February. I make a reservation in January.
If I'm not with somebody, I'm taking my girls. I mean, there is no way I'm staying home. I'm celebrating.
Like, how funny would that be
love.
if you just make a standing reservation on the 14th, and
whoever's
with you is with you.
That's
and,
right.
Like that can't make you feel good.
I think it does. I have lots of people that I love in my life.
Number 5 is jewelry. Number 6 is clothing. And
stay away from that.
No, it says that's what people are buying.
No, man.
Nothing says I love you by an extra large moo-moo.
Yeah, nothing says I love you than guessing the size wrong. That is absolutely. You want to ruin a Valentine's Day quicker?
That's true.
Buy a medium for somebody who thinks they're a small.
Yeah. Do you really think I'm a medium right now?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think so. That's what the lady told me. I showed her a picture of you, and she was like, Medium.
And finally, a gift certificate. Those are the things we're buying for Valentine's Day. Here's a new report. Adults who are married report being far happier than people in any other relationship status.
That's
Demetrius.
what they say. That is a lie.
That's what they say.
That's like people who go,
well,
that's like parents say having kids is fun. And you're saying that to single people with no kids, and you're just like, that's a lie. It's a trap to get you into this hell that we're all in. Like, married people want you married so you understand the hell we live.
Well, I think what happened is these are surveys that are mailed out to the men, and the women are filling them out for him and sending them back.
Yeah.
He's happy.
Yeah. You happy.
Just ask J-Lo.
Yep. You like this.
I just asked Renee.
John, are you happy? Yes, of course you're happy.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Man, my voice got high.
Love at first sight, according to an expert, is a real thing. Have you ever had that? Have you ever had love at first sight?
I have lust at first sight. I don't know about that.
All right. Well, here's what they say how you could tell if someone is giving you the business. It's number one is
and he's sweating.
Number one is distance mirroring. So if you're at a party or a bar with friends and you spot someone mirroring your pace and style of movement as you are chatting, that is a sign they are falling in love at first sight.
Wow.
Number two, preening. This is an obvious one. Preening or peacocking behavior, like chest puffing or splaying, but some subtle lingering touches to the hair, neck, or shoulders could also be an indicator that there's interest in you. Number three, the eye flick. This one, the best flirtation.
That is what Father John was doing.
Shut up. Shut up.
I do the eye roll. It doesn't seem to work.
No, not the same. This is the eye flick. The eye flick. The best flirtation signals are when they're listening to you talk, making eye contact, and when you are talking, paired with their eyes flicking down to your lips and back to your eyes. It's an indicator of them being interested in you, and even could be a cue for a kiss. So if they're like, oh, look at those lips.
That's a word we need to get rid of now.
What?
Cue.
Cue?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
You can't look. There's no such thing as cues anymore. You can't just assume
No,
somebody.
I would give verbal. Verbal is the only way to go now.
You can't go. She was giving me all the cues.
Because I think that's what's like. Usually, I mean, I don't know. In 2024, I don't date anymore. It's been a year or so since I've been out of the dating scene. And I'm kidding. But I think nowadays you have to verbally ask, because with me too,
I can't.
You can't just go in on someone and.
But here's the look. Then
you have to ask.
It's so weird though, right? Because you want romance, you want spontaneity, you want, like, kissing should be spontaneous. It should be something,
but it can't be anymore.
But here's the thing, like, you watch this and you want the romance. You watch the movies and you ask people, you know, what they think of how love and romance should be, and spontaneity is like right up there. If you say, hey, when you met this dude, and did he look into you, and did he go, ma'am, is it all right that I kiss you? Or did he lean in and just kiss you? And what's hotter? And they would all say the second one.
I know,
because they want you to know. And then,
but it just takes.
Then you get slapped.
It just takes one misread to end up on are we dating the same guy?
And then all
this creeper lean in and kiss me,
and then all of a sudden you're like standing in front of a judge like this. Look, I am illiterate and can't read cues.
Right, because in the old days, if you misread it, they just push you away and you keep it moving. But nowadays, you end up on the internet,
right? Like, if you would have asked me, like, one of the most romantic things I'd ever done in my life was I stood outside of Maggie Hunter's window and I threw little pebbles at her bedroom window and professed and stood out there for like a half hour until she woke up and And like she opened the window, and I was just like, "I love you."
Oh.
I love, like, in front of her neighbors, in her yard, her parents, in the middle of the night, right? And she was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
And then now,
but if
you tell that story today,
if you would have done that in high school instead of at 26, it would have been different. The problem is,
but even no, I don't think so. I think at 26 though, like. It's still it's that fire.
You're just
it's
at
that,
her, you're at the window.
You're just there, and you're like, this is the thing that I'm willing to humiliation. Like the elements. These are the things, and people are like, well, that's very stalkery.
Yeah, I mean, I in my opinion, fellas, if there's a woman that you're trying to impress and go after, just stick your head right at their windowsill and just
or take their child until they understand how much they love you.
All right. Anyway, 6 signs that this love at first sight. Number 4 is the ignore. If they're engaged through eye contact for several minutes, then suddenly sit back and start looking around the room. They might be trying to regain your. They might be trying to regain your attention. It's the cat and mouse flirt ritual. Could be a sign that they are interested in you.
Who makes these things up?
Experts.
Who are these experts?
Cleveland Clinic.
And I guarantee they're all
January 2023 report from the Cleveland Clinic.
I want to go to this department. We're driving to Cleveland, and I want to go to the love sex department and talk to these experts. I need to see what they look like, because we all know those who can't teach.
Yeah. Number 5 is the cat smile. Cats smile with their eyes, and so can you. If someone's allowing their eyes to narrow and crinkle slightly in an eye smile, that softened expression registers flattering approval and attraction. Might be a sign they're attracted to you and maybe falling in love at first sight.
It's that crow's feet.
Yeah, I'm smiling at you with my eyes constantly.
See, I can't do that Botox.
And finally, number 6, the eye drag, when you are looking at them and they begin responding with eye contact. If they are dropping their eyes and chin downward for a second or two, then bringing it back up while reinstating the eye contact and smiling softly, this is a strong indicator of their interest and maybe something even deeper. So there you go. More of the sex, love, and relationship report real quick. A man discovered a lost wedding ring.
Was it?
Was
it lost?
Tracked down the owner, got it to her. She's like, I don't want it. That's my ex-husband. You can throw it down the river. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently he had thrown it into the river. So they got pissed. They got pissed at each other. He threw it in the river. It got years later. It got found, and she don't want it.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. Somewhere in a garbage dump, if you find me because you found that ring,
I mean, I would keep the ring.
Oh no!
And
just redo it.
Finally, the most common sex-related injury is carpet burn, followed by bruises, pulled muscle, UTI, back injury, vaginal tear.
Jeez, it sounds so inviting.
Oh, by the way, penis fracture is number 9. Broken penis is number 9 of the.
How is that a thing?
Sex.
That's not a thing. How is that? No, you can do that.
Yes.
No.
Fracture.
No,
It's like, oh yeah, I've broken a couple.
The way you said it too. Jesus, she was like this. Oh yeah.
They call her the Venus flytrap down there.
The penis flytrap. Jeez.
Venus flytrap. Boom.
They don't make them like they used to. Yeah, that's where they got it. Where they import these from China?
That is your sex, love, and relationship report for today.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. The on-ramp to I-75 southbound from Berdan Avenue is closed permanently due to construction. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. For Tuesday, it'll be partly sunny skies with a high of 40, and overnight it'll be clear with a low of 25. It is currently sunny out and 31. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
I'm Honest Abe of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, I'm getting my entire body waxed, starting with my
To be honest, Honest Abe doesn't have to get his body waxed to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what?
Our guaranteed approval is enough for that.
Crazy!
Nationwide has the largest inventory of late-model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And with great warranties available, you know they're reliable.
Plus, push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade, and cha-cha-cha! I didn't even know I had her.
Find out more at nationwidetoledo.com. Then experience car buying the way it was meant to be at Nationwide Auto Finance. 2121 Woodville Road.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
Visit nationwidetoledo.com.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended silver unlimited plan. So you can give your janky phone to your kid.
Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Online only. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
Liberty Mutual presents How to Get Ahead at Work.
It's simple. Just ask for a meeting with your supervisor. While you're discussing the latest sales reports, just slip into the conversation that you customized your home insurance with Liberty Mutual and saved hundreds. Whoa! The business savvy you showed saving hundreds of dollars on home insurance will have you running seminars on saving money in no time.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com. Based on recent survey of new customers who switched and saved. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Thanks for.
Hey, I tell you, my friends over at Furniture Palace, Toledo's largest locally owned furniture store. Concept is simple. Quality name brand furniture and mattresses you get at the major stores in town, but at the guaranteed lowest prices in town. You need furniture? You need a mattress? Your credit's not the best? That's okay. They got the no credit needed financing as little as $50 down. You have the furniture or mattress of your dreams delivered right to you. Central Avenue, Toledo. Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. Coming up next, Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care and Serenity.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. Med1 Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? Med1 Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. Med1 Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. Med1 Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
Happy Valentine's Day from Serenity Health and Wellness and our new location, Serenity Nail Salon and Spa. Couples massage, facials, manicures, and pedicure specials. Online certificates, hassle-free at serenitymaumee.com.
Full of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze in the 50s. All right, give it to us, Steve.
All right. Hey, cocktails tomorrow. You guys check me out on the 9 at 9 o'clock on channel 13. I'll be making some champagne cocktails. Listen up, my little cocktail connoisseurs.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams, my friend.
Yes. Valentine's, baby. Yes. A day of sex. Although we're not going to be getting rug burns like in that last sex report. I'm like, what the hell? What kind of demonic sex is folks having? Broken things and that.
Bro, getting hurt during sex is a thing.
I tell you got to take a running start. You, hey, you got to go like this. Be real still. Don't move. This is precision work.
All right, what's going on in Sleaze, Steve?
Okay, well, you can now sip on canned gin and juice beverages from, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. You know, like their song from 1994. Well, they're ready to drink alcoholic cocktails, and they come in 4 flavors: citrus melon, passion fruit, and apricot. They're already started rolling out in stores. Dre and Snoop have more stuff planned. And last year, they filed several trademarks, including one for vodka and juice. That could be possibly coming too. So listen.
What do you mean? Steve's probably going to be selling that stuff.
I'm sure he is, but it's Dr. Dre and Snoop rolling out passion fruit.
I know.
Like you were NWA. Now it's with allergies.
Exactly. It's softened up a little bit. What else, Steve?
Amazon is facing a class action lawsuit for making Prime users pay an extra $2.99 to stream movies and TV shows without ads. So the lawsuit claims this is a breach of contract for users who had already signed up to receive content with no ads at the original price. So subscribers must now pay extra to get something they already paid for. So the lawsuit seeks at least $5 million and a court order banning Amazon from engaging in further deceptive conduct on behalf of users who prescribe to Prime.
I've watched commercials my whole life. Commercials don't really buy. Like if I watch Amazon Prime and they throw a commercial, they just throw it in at weird spots. Like television shows are designed like they finish the scene and then the next
then a commercial.
These things will just pop in anywhere.
Right in the middle of a gunfight.
What the hell? They don't know. They don't care. It's so weird. What else?
So Keanu Reeves may have the market on cornering this phrase "whoa," but Owen Wilson is the primary owner and proprietor of "whoa." It's hard to think of a movie where he doesn't say it at least once. So, oh my God, I hear the audio.
So Owen Wilson owns the word "whoa." Is that what you're saying, Steve?
Yeah, he does that in a lot of his movies. He's like, "Whoa." Yeah, you know how they say that, but I'm thinking
they said.
What?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to play a little Owen Wilson.
Wow.
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 Or wow.
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 Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
He's made $135,000 just saying that in movies. He said it 102 times. Whoa. Wow. I don't know why I said whoa, but wow.
Wow. You know what? He could really make a ton of money if he started to sue the porn industry. Because they've been using wow all the time, but they just use it back to back. It's like wow.
Well, they throw in the chick every once in a while.
But that's a Vanilla Ice version.
Man, chicken
yeah, like that's his defense that he used when he tried to get into the porn industry. He was like, yeah, Owen Wilson does it like this, but I go chicka
wow.
Wow, I go chicka wow.
One more, Steve.
I can do one more. Think about all the jobs that we have had before we are where we are at now.
To all the jobs I've had before.
Oh, Lord.
Who made me walk out the door.
How many jobs have you? I've had probably 40, 50.
Oh, I had a ton.
Have you too? Yeah.
Crazy jobs.
Like, yeah, I've done everything from like laying carpet to roofing to construction to corporate trainer to restaurant manager.
Can you imagine people? Can you imagine people that stay at the same job for 50, 40, 50 years, 30 years? Wow.
I'm envious.
Right. Right. Those are the ones that are the most successful, it seems like, though. Anyways, what are some celebrity jobs before they were famous, Steve?
Yeah, so Sydney Sweeney was hired to be a tour guide Universal Studios Hollywood, but left after immediate training. So you guys remember Meghan Markle? And she was a calligrapher and taught classes before she hit it.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
I am a calligrapher.
What are you doing? Writing old timey ransom notes?
They're writing wedding invites.
Oh, that's true.
Wedding invites.
Who else?
Who aspires to be a calligrapher? I'm like, what do you want to be when you grow up? A calligrapher.
No. Ain't nobody doing porn in this house.
Dude, Tiffany Haddish. She worked at boarding gate for American Airlines before she made it big. Oh my God. Margot Robbie made sandwiches at Subway.
Oh, she was a sandwich artist.
For how long?
I don't know.
How long did Margot Robbie work at Subway? I feel like that was a one-day job.
I don't know.
Oh my God. I would go to this coffee shop if I knew she was working there just every day to get the coffee. Melissa McCarthy worked as a Starbucks barista. I could so see that too.
I could too. That's
Eva Longoria worked at Wendy's for 6 years.
Oh my God.
Years. Well, hold on. Pump your brakes, people.
What?
She was probably 16.
Wait, still.
Look, it's your first job. Like, don't make it sound like she was 22 working at Wendy's.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
All right. Thank you. Oh, by the way,
Well, if she was 16, she'd be 22 working there.
Yeah, but still, like, you don't make it sound like she was like this beautiful girl who was just working at Wendy's until she was discovered, because that was not the case.
You don't know. It could have been. You don't know.
The case.
Oh God! All right.
I swear I hate you guys.
Thank you, Steve.
Bye, guys.
That is Steve Sleaze of the 50s, brought to you in part by the big Galentine's Day event. Day after tomorrow, Thursday, Bar 145, featuring the men of Exotica Male Review, the hottest men from all over the country, taking over Bar 145. Tickets on sale now. Go to eventbrite.com, or you can go to our Facebook page and get the link there. And that's it. We're out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Auto Finance Studios, with an above-average Google rating, an A+ BBB rating, and 27 years in business. Why shop for a car anywhere else? Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for